That
should
was
be
like, isn't that a crime? Almost
yes.
try to get somebody so drunk they have sex with your minor son,
If
or
you
was he not a
derug
minor at the time?
somebody, think about it. You can derug somebody, and that is illegal. Why is it derunk? Like you can get somebody drunk, and that should be illegal too. What if she had like an alcohol problem or something? You know what I mean? Or what if she did hook up with her son, which she actually did? She hooked up with Gina Keogh's son. I think it was.
Or Tamrat's son, right? She
didn't. Tamrat. Wait, was it Tamrat? I think it was Gina Keogh. Oh no, it was Tamrat's. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, in the bathroom. And
yeah,
Gretchen was really young back then. Like, I feel
Gretchen,
so.
can we just give a shout out to her face card real quick? Gretchen was looking stunning. She said she hasn't had any work done, and Tamra is like, I don't know. She kind of looks like she's melting this year. Where's Eddie? Where's Ed and Eddie? I don't know.
Eddie's not around. Eddie said, "Fuck this bitch. I'm out of here now." No, I feel like when like her mom left, I think like I don't know. Eddie and her are. I don't think they're doing well.
I think they might be getting a divorce. Where's Eddie? I just saw did Dumois or somebody who does blind items reported that one of the current shows, so it's RHC, or RHOA, have a husband because there's no other shows on right now. No, right. RHOM, so 3.
Yeah.
So
wait.
Somebody's husband is leaving them, but they're waiting until after the season to say anything. So we'll see.
I hope it's not Katie and Matt. See, I like Katie and Matt's relationship, and I like how he stands by her. But Emily, again, and Emily and Gina, oh my God. Like, Emily on Watch What Happens Live, I don't watch my show. I don't watch the show. I don't watch my episodes.
Hey, Allie.
I don't watch it. I don't watch it. I don't watch it. Who the fuck do you think you are now? Where did you come from? You don't put the biggest stick in there. You are not that cool, okay? You don't watch you don't watch yourself back. Are you kidding me? She's never watched the show. Okay, Teresa. She's never watched any of the other ones either. So she comes.
Are you talking about Teresa Giudice?
Emily. Yep. Emily says she's never watched an episode of Watch House of OC, not even her own. And that's what Teresa said too. Teresa said the same shit, which I don't believe.
Well, so Teresa didn't see herself rolling around on the floor this weekend?
Never. Nope. She never watched an episode. And it took her years, and then she watched all of them, and that's why she hates her brother now, because she saw all the things they said about her over the 13 years she never got to see, and nobody told her in the confessionals. Fuck off. Like, you do watch it.
Is Gina getting meaner the skinnier she gets? I thought nothing was supposed to feel
go away.
Skinny taste or something, but she's turning into a freaking box troll the skinnier she gets.
She looks like shit.
Right. She doesn't even look like her face. Where'd she get that face?
No, her face looks weird. She's like, oh, in New York. But then that's how it sounds.
She got botched.
You guys don't know what Katie does.
She doesn't even look like herself. It happened ever since, was it 2 reunions ago? She came in looking all weird. And I thought it was just like things were still swollen, but she looks exactly the same. They botched her. She does not look the same.
I don't know. Gina is like, she got, I don't know. Emily gained a little bit of her weight back, but she looks good. But when they were doing those roly-poly, the thing you were telling, the lymph node thingy, right? Which I was like, lymphatic. I was like watching, I was looking at their bodies and all. Emily looks good, fine. Oh my God, what just happened?
Emily's great.
Emily looks good. But I don't like, Gina, Emily's body looks amazing. Like, she's gained some weight back. She was too skinny.
Right.
But I like, Gina's got a weird, like, boxy, like, top-heavy, boxy, but like skinny.
At least her posture coach is paying off, though. She doesn't hunch over anymore.
She definitely. I don't. And her hair she had like one good hair season, which was like last year, and then now to like choppy, something blonde, weird. Like, I don't know what you're doing. Are you doing a bob, or is it long? Are you wearing it back? Like, what are you doing? But I love Jen and Ryan. As much as I hate the fact that she called us bloggers and that we're not that, she didn't really think we're that important either. Like, Katie thinks we're her friends, blah, blah, blah. I like that date night thing that they did with Gretchen and Slimy, who looks slimy as ever. And I'm going to love Gretchen, but I'm going to not like Slimy. I'm just going to pretend that Slimy Slade does not exist. Even though it's going to be really hard, because he is the original Seventh House.
He changed his ways, though. It's been 15 years of him acting right.
16. Can you believe it? Or 16 that they've been together.
So that means maybe people can change. I don't know.
I mean, I don't think that he's a cheater. I just think that he's still just he's slimy Slade to me because you've already been with the homie hopper, like you've homie hopped. You know what I mean? You've already done it. You've
Right.
been with Lauren or Laura. What was her? Yeah, Laura. You were Laura. No, Lori. Lori.
Yeah.
Joe. It's just funny that like he's back. He was on the very first episode and all that season, and then here he is back again. And like it could possibly be the end of OC one day. We don't know, but like watch him stick to the very end. Which and I'm like I really enjoy Gretchen coming back because she didn't flinch with Tamara at all. Like, and Tamara really thought she was going to roll over on her. I really do think she thought that when Gretchen was going to walk in, but to that thing at the end. But like, I don't, Tamara. I don't. She thinks that she's like a fan favorite, huh?
Tamara is so transparently obvious with her plots. Like you go meet a psychiatrist, you come in crying to every scene. It's like she's pre-gaming her victimhood. You don't have cancer. Teddy has cancer, bitch.
I know.
What she needs from you is a strong friend, not you crying all the time like it's yours. And she takes over everybody's sickness. Somebody's a drunk. She's a drunk. Somebody has ADDD. She has ADDD. Somebody has cancer. Now she has cancer. And she's like a freaking parasite at this point. And that's probably why we don't see Eddie, is because he's a shell of who he used to be.
Look what she did to him last season. They go to dinner and she's like, the FBI and blah, 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 all like literally wasted on pills, whatever, at a very nice dinner, I think at Katie's house maybe, and was going in on Jen and Ryan. And that like, and that made Matt not want to hang out with Ryan until, this season, I guess. But like, I just like that date night that they had. I thought it was cute. But, they go to that lymphatic, whatever thing. And like, they're literally like a bunch of cackling fucking like cunts. I was so annoyed. I'm like, you guys are assholes. And Shannon's like, Emily's mad that Shannon stuck up for Katie. And then has the balls to say that Katie silently or anonymously recorded Shannon and sent it to Alexis. Like she just comes out with it. Like, and it's like, if that, like, why didn't you tell her that? If that was true, then you should have told her that already. You know what I mean?
Right. And if I was Shannon, I would kind of be more mad at Tamara that you didn't tell me when it happened. Instead, you used it and you saved it to weaponize it so that you could use it against Katie. But now you're hurting me later. And I've already been over this Jan Jensen and Alexis Bellino stuff. I'm totally healed from that. And now I have to go back and revisit this shit because you decided to weaponize it against Katie.
I know. Yeah. And then literally, like, it's like Katie... like I can't imagine what she could have possibly did, like how that could have worked. Like she recorded her. I don't remember any of that happening. Like she said she was recording Shannon when they were at that what was it, like
and they came into the film, so they all came to do the shoot for last year's picture and the group picture, remember?
Yeah.
Okay. Shannon found out Alexis was going to be there. And Alexis was there. Shannon sees it, starts yelling. She said she was doing something, hangs up the phone, starts recording, sends it to her husband, and was like, look what I have to deal with today. It's supposed to be one way.
Yeah. And it's like, I mean, that sounds like Britney. Like, I'm just showing my husband, I'm showing my daughter how crazy you bitches are. Like,
right.
I mean, do you think she sent it? Do you think she showed Alexis? I mean, she shouldn't have recorded her to begin with at all. But, I mean, Shannon's going to literally take that shit and run with it. And, like, Shannon acts like Shannon and her lies, too. Like, Shannon has no ball. Like, no one doing this.
You disappeared. I'm sorry.
I did?
Yeah. On my side, you disappeared. I don't know.
Am I here? Do you guys see me?
You're here now, but just a second ago you were disappeared. I was saying, do you think that we should fall into, as viewers, even tolerating this for a storyline? Literally nailing Katie to a cross. People need wood for fires and everything. It's a cold, cold world out here. Why are we nailing Katie to a cross for Tamrat behavior? Tamrat has done every single thing 10 times worse because she's done it more because we've known her longer, 19 years, 18 years, however long. We just met Katie's ass. We just met Katie. So whatever news she said, whatever misunderstanding she said, these are one-offs. This
Right.
is not your character. This is not why your first husband left you, why your kids don't talk to you, why you lost your best friend Vicky. No, this is who you are. This is what you do. And now you're trying to help nail Katie to a cross for your behavior. When you set the precedent, which we all have established, precedent means if you did that shit before, you can do that shit again. So she set the precedent for recording her coworkers and sending it to people. She set the precedent for being a drunk and spilling the beans. She set the precedent for telling bold-faced lies like it was a truth. She set all these precedents. So why is Heather and Gina and evil Emily like, oh my God, she's hurt everybody at this table? Well, all she did was follow
Like,
Amrat's lead. That's all she did.
this
I
is
don't understand.
Tamara's hurt everybody at the table.
That's what
Like,
I'm saying.
you said, it's like Tamrat behavior. It's like, and then fucking, oh, okay, Gretchen was, okay. I knew it was something in the bathroom. She is a predator, and I think she needs to get fucking literally arrested. I wonder if there was like literally like, I don't believe Emily either. Oh,
Emily is so full of BS. And then
oh.
why did you go hire the Menendez brothers
I
freaking
know.
attorney for a cease and desist, bitch? You can literally use Chat GPT for a cease and desist and then sign your name as the lawyer on the initial one. And then when the person doesn't do what they would act to the cease and desist, then you go pay some money to the next lawyer. But you got two attorneys in your house. You're not making smart financial decisions.
You know what she said too on Watch What Happens Live? Because the biggest question was, why did you hire an attorney when you and your husband are attorneys? Well, I wouldn't represent myself. Who do you represent? Where? You didn't go to trial. That is a friggin', it is literally a verbal fucking warning, basically. It's a verbal warning or a written warning that nobody gives a fuck about unless you actually don't follow through with it. You really believe, I don't believe she's actually going to go and pay somebody and go to court and you know, act on the cease and desist. First of all,
the bottom line is, isn't it true that she's sending the lady a cease and desist because she doesn't want the story getting out any further? Because if Katie said the same thing, then why isn't Katie getting a cease and desist?
And this whole thing with Emily and Katie, right? The whole thing with the nanny or whatever, it was Emily that actually started with Katie's, talking about Katie's kids, right? Like she said,
yeah,
she started it, talking about Katie and how she wasn't a good mom.
Her horrible, toxic previous marriage, and just throwing all that information out there.
She said on this episode, she did it to make her accountable. She's like, because she wasn't telling us the truth. None of your fucking business. How about that? And then Heather's fucking irrelevant to me this season. She's not doing anything. I think.
Hey, Miss Dugan. Hey, Allie. Hey, Bianca. Thanks for coming through. Pervies, we're over here with the kitties at Reality with Krista Marie. Make sure you smash that like button, smash the subscribe button. For both of us, ring our bells. You guys, we're having lots of fun on Friday.
Ring our bells. Oh. And literally, Heather, nobody aspires to be you either, so don't worry. Like, nobody's trying to. At one point, she's like, somebody's trying to be somebody, and I'm like, nobody's trying to be you at all.
Yeah, she's like, when it could be me.
Yeah. No. Now, like, so Shane and Emily with their son. I think with Shane, the way Shane handles it and the way Emily handles it. Do you think making it a bigger deal or a big deal with your son, or is worse or better? I don't know how to explain this. How do I answer this question?
So, like, as a mom,
you saw our conversation, right?
Yeah, my son's a super picky eater also. Okay. And I do handle it different than husband. And I want him to get over it. I'm like, eat this because it's in front of you. Mom's not cooking 5 things. And it finally started working. I finally started ignoring his thing and put it in front of him. I used to have to make the spaghetti sauce separate. Yeah. It couldn't touch his spaghetti. He was one of those. He doesn't like ugly things. It can't touch right. How she said the boy.
I know my food can't touch. My food cannot touch each other at all. Yeah.
And how she said her son gets out that flashlight and looks for ugly fries. My son is the same way. His girlfriend's going to have it hard. He does not like anything ugly or out of place. I don't know. I'm trying to tell him not to let that translate to people, but it is a real thing, you know? And I told him though, I was like, had to work with him for years and years. He used to literally only want noodles. only noodles, and I couldn't put any pepper, any seasoning he could see, he wouldn't eat it.
Cool.
And so, but now he'll eat anything. Yeah.
So, all right, because the way Shane's like, I don't make it a big deal. I act like it's no big deal. I like nothing. And Emily's like, well, I don't know if I get nutrition, and I want to make sure he's eating, and I want to make sure, because she's panicking over one situation that happened with him. Like, I that part when she said, okay, so she tells us that the one day her son, she had to like move his arms to get him dressed.
Yeah. Right.
That's upsetting because I don't know what that's about. Is that
That's
about
not our kid?
What is that? Is he?
Arfid is the eating thing, but what she's describing it sounded like he just had an episode,
or like a bad day, or like
like a bad day episode.
Was he lethargic, or was it like? Because to me, and then she's like, well, yeah, like you had a bad day. But if that is something that's translated from like, or is going on with whatever's happening with him, or he's just
I don't know if that's a part of autism or not. We'd have to Google it.
I think that he is. I think that he.
And they're so little.
There's so much for them. Look at all these appointments that they have to do. Like, oh man,
was she a geriatric pregnancy though? Because I kind of feel like,
was
she a geriatric pregnancy? Like she was old when she got pregnant with the twins. Like
because because he has older kids and they're what are the kids like?
So that could be part of it. It could be the vaccine. I don't know. Yeah. I feel like my youngest son started banging his head on the floor a lot after we got that MMR vaccine that time.
Our kids completely regressed.
Look, we took him back to the doctor because before the next set of vaccines, I was like, he cried for like a month, it seemed, and then started banging his head on the floor. Can we do an allergy test? And they did the allergy test, you guys. My kid was fully allergic to it. He hasn't had to have his vaccines since he was like 7 because he was fully allergic to that shit, and his side effect was banging his head on the floor.
Oh, his subconscious knew, come in, you know what I mean? Subconscious like, yeah. My mom didn't. She didn't do it. We didn't get vaccinated at all as kids at all, and I've never been sick really.
Oh my God, Mamir said she went through it.
Huh?
Mamir said she went through it with her son who has autism. Okay, so Mamir is also part of autism. The whole not wanting to dress himself thing is that something to do with autism?
Holding his mouth open to brush his teeth for him, or is that depression? Or just maybe he was getting picked on at school because that could be it too.
And so for the autism, it doesn't even really sound like Emily has had them properly diagnosed. It seems like they're just getting to this step.
Yeah, it might be severe OCD. It might be severe anxiety. It could be something like, hopefully, because listen, I'm so against the vaccines. I am, and I got this one because Adam said we wouldn't be able to get in City Winery if we didn't. So I was like, oh, okay, well, fuck. And I completely regret it because then I have all these health problems that arose afterwards.
I'm not gonna say nothing because I don't want it to be true. So, but God bless you.
You're right.
Your body is perfectly transmuting whatever's in there. And you'll be better for it.
Listen, I got red onions that I put in my socks before I slept 2 nights ago. I cut red onion up and put it in my socks. I heard it helps detox you or something. Put it in my socks. I don't usually wear socks, but I had to find I couldn't find a pair of white socks anywhere. Thank God Zach moved them because he had 2 pair of white socks. I said, I'm stealing these and ruining them, okay? And I put onions in my feet, in my socks, in the bottom of my feet, and guess what? My socks were low when I woke up. Like it literally. I know. I don't know if that really what it really did. I could just have 30 feet.
I believe in that. I have a foot detox, one of those Asian mineral foot detox patches. I put those on, but I haven't tried an onion. But I saw the name for it.
Yeah. I saw it on TikTok, and then he was telling me about it too. And I was like, I cut the whole thing up. He's like, no. George's like, don't do it. It's going to stink. But anyway, so
I feel like, real quick, I'm sorry. Do you feel like Emily talking about her kids at age 10, it's part of her life? Or do you feel like she's really reaching for a storyline to make it like, oh, we know about her kids, so we have to give a fuck that Katie might have told blogger's address to somebody?
Oh, good one. Good thing. Yeah, because I feel like Shane doesn't give into it. Shane's like, I'm not making a big deal out of this. It's not a big deal. Why is she? It always seems like she's bringing this shit up to talk about. And he's just like, oh, here we go again. What's the storyline? Like the shit we never would have talked about. Like this would have never been a thing. This wouldn't have been a thing if this show wasn't airing or if this show wasn't filming. You know what I mean? Like, because he's like, oh, it only happened once. I get that he is talking about it in the confessional, so it's not like she's completely lying. But again, it's like maybe it's not that big of a deal, and like you are a boring ass bitch, like you really are. And we know you only married Shane the second after he gets divorced. You literally gets divorced the next hour, walks into their office where they work, says, "Hey, Emily, would you like to marry me?" And she's like, "Oh yeah,
Was
sure,
she
Shane."
the side chick? Emily was
No, she wasn't the side chick. Don't say that. No, they just happened to work together, and she's like, "Yeah, we'll get married, sure." We never had sex before or anything. He's this little midget guy that you work for, and you say, "Yeah, sure." This, like, I think it was an hour after I got divorced.
No way, that can't be the story.
That's the story, and she swears by it that they never did anything or had any kind of an affair.
Well, all I need to do is see his previous wife.
I know.
And then I would be able to see whether or not that might be true. But Shane doesn't literally strike me as like a cheater dude. But he did
really
stay
doesn't.
3 months in a hotel to study for a freaking exam bar, and he kept failing. So were you really studying, bro? I don't know, allegedly. But
no, it wasn't like studying. And then again, I don't think either one of them are. I know that she volunteers at the Innocence Project. That's probably how she got them in the lawyer, because I think they went through the Innocence Project. But I don't think that she has a license in the state of California. And I think that he supposedly got licensed here. Or is it a license there? Is it called a license or a what is it called?
I bet we could look at the California Bar Association website.
Yeah. It took him 3 times to get. I'm sure he's like. Well, they're also trust fund baby. He's a trust fund baby.
God, Terry, my son hates tags. I have to get all tagless clothes. Tags and underwear. He'll rather have a hole where the tag used to be than he even feels like the printed tags, when the words are printed on there.
I feel like that's how I am though. Like maybe I'm like I can't.
I feel like I have a form of the alphabet mafia.
Listen, I feel like there's probably, like they said, a spectrum, right? So it's like from here all the way to here. Probably every human on the earth is at some point.
We're all in the spectrum.
One or two or the other of something that could possibly be that. But then,
look, I mean, some of us can make it to own Tesla. Some of us can make it to own Tesla. Everybody's on the spectrum, including Elon.
Oh, yeah. I know. Own Tesla, be the richest man in the world, go fly to space, be best friends with Trump and have sleepovers.
I kind of feel like the spectrum is full of superpowers.
It is, and we are. We wake them our super. Listen, my manic is I turned that into my superpower because that's how I'm me now. You know what I mean? I'm in manicness. If I wasn't manic, I wouldn't be able to sit here and do all this. I was overtaking all my medication before that would dull me into like being basically a zombie. Yeah. And I hated that. I wasn't myself. And as much as I'm annoying, I play with my hair and I can't sit still, I know what that's from.
You're not annoying. You're Krista Marie.
Exactly. I don't want to over medicate. I don't even take any medication. I don't want to take any of my Adderall because I end up abusing it. Like I just, because I get so in my head about how I am that I do more. I'll take more of it. And I'm like, and then I got to just smoke pot because I'm like, okay, I'm still not fucking calm. You know what I mean? But then I get like, hey, Margo. But I feel like
so you have to have, it's like a multifaceted thing. Mamir says autism presents itself in many ways. We can all have traits associated with the spectrum, but not enough to be on the spectrum. That's deep. So I can be in this world, but not of this world. Interesting example of that, because I definitely feel spectrum.
Just like when people say, like, we talk about bipolar, and we're like, oh well. This and this. Well, I get like that too sometimes. Well, I get like that too sometimes. It's when it's all at the same within it's also within like a 3-week, these amount of symptoms in this, or these symptoms in a 3-week period or a 3-month period.
Clusters of different behaviors.
Clusters too.
Neuropsychologist, OT.
Can you read it? This one?
The one above Mamir's. Terry's. Autism is a spectrum, just like it says, spectrum disorder, clusters of different behaviors. Thanks a lot to diagnoses, a lot of testing with neuropsychologists. What's OTPT mean? And other professionals. OTPT. Occupational therapist, physical therapist?
I think so, yeah. I think that's what that is. Because I think, like she was saying, I know there's a lot to get into diagnosis. And that's why it took Brittany so long, she said, at least 7 months, she said, of doctor's appointments. And I'm glad that they do all this to make sure if that's, to make sure that's exactly what they're working with, you know what I mean? And watching them over time and, having the doctors. I love the fact that they do that, but it just, for somebody, and I also do think that, like Emily said, I didn't know what I didn't know. I didn't know that he was, so she said, I waited too long.
Concerned. She
I
could
know,
be
I feel bad. I
associating
don't
their
like
smallness with their ARFID because like she could feel like their malnutrition causing them to be small. You know what I mean? But because they're so picky that they're not getting the nutrition they need, so that's why they're little.
I think they're mini Shanes. I think
that's what she said too. And they can have a spurt later.
Yeah, I feel like maybe it's because of their home. Maybe it's his home. Like, I don't know. Maybe because he watched her not eat for a long time. You remember how she was like on Ozempic and she was really picky about eating, and she was talking about it.
The same thing. Oh my God, I didn't want to make her
Shane how to stop eating certain things, and her kids are right there eating junk.
Yes,
I
totally thought that first too, Krista.
She was like, I'm fat. I gotta go to the gym. I gotta go to the gym.
Those were hard. Those were when I liked Emily. When she was down with her struggle and being open and vulnerable. I don't like
and eating turkey sandwiches, eat a turkey sub in the middle of a
Emily. She's just so mean lately.
She fucking literally got in her head that she's
angry, y'all.
Because she made it to season 5 seasons, that all of a sudden she thinks she's golden. I'm sorry, but you can still go after fucking 5. We can still make sure it's off with your head. We'll make sure it's off with your head. Like, we'll take your head off.
She's hangry. Somebody pass her a Snickers.
She needs to like chill. And Gina, again, I know that this whole situation with her with Travis was supposedly the girlfriend was saying that Gina was too violent or something, and didn't want the kids there, was causing issues. But she did make it sound like she thought she was better than him all of a sudden because she makes money, which I want to try to find out how many houses she's actually sold. Is there a way to find that out? Is there like a website or something to see how much money, how many houses she's actually sold since she became a realtor? Because I don't think she's sold any. But
there is in the database. They would have that information.
Good.
Yeah.
Because literally
I could party to a sale and not be listed on the contract for it. You know what I mean? She could have been the referral agent or anything. So still get some type of, payment or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, but definitely there's a record of that. And her income tax.
We never see her do it. Like one time. Like she's, I don't know, whatever they were doing the first episode, like acting like she's showing a house. I don't really think she is. I want to know if she's actually making any money. But like the whole thing with her last season with her and Travis, it's like now they seem perfect, but she made it sound like she was better than him. All of a sudden she's making too much money. She's making money and she wants to literally. Yeah.
Hey, sorry, ladies. I woke up feeling absolute garbage. Oh no! Try not to get myself together. I promise. Supposed to look extra pretty today. Yeah, you do, doesn't she?
Oh, thank you. I hopefully my face is like starting.
So is it still her strep throat?
Huh?
Is it still her strep throat?
I don't know. I hope not. Because she's supposed to go to a concert tonight. Remember? She's not. We should be not letting her go anywhere. Should we not make her stay home because she's sick? She should actually.
She feels like garbage. Yeah.
We should be. I think I don't think you should go tonight. Okay. She definitely should not. If you want, we'll be here. We're just starting OC, so we still got to get into Miami and all too. So you got time.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, she, the way she's acting, she acted last year with Travis. I still don't. That's when I stopped liking her. I'm like, Gina, because then she's acting like a fucking like an asshole, and she's also jumping on Katie. She thinks it's on her because she brought Katie into the fucking group. Nobody gives a fuck, Gina. Nobody cares. All we care about is that you turned on your friend. Is what happened. Like, you turn on your friend Katie. Like, her sit there and go, you gotta hold her accountable. Like, fuck, what? No, nobody's hold her accountable for what? For not telling you her business, for not saying exactly what happened in North Carolina with her kids and her, and to find out that she never missed a day with her kids at all. And you have fucking Emily going, well, it looked like she was a bad mom. We just wanted to know the truth. That's what she said on my phone. Her excuse for it.
That was horrible last year.
Don't bring up the kids. Well, what did you do?
To do it at the reunion. And to do it at the reunion.
Yep. And she's literally in front. Yes. Like literally where more people watch. And then
Yeah, do it at the reunion so she could just say it and have all a year, a
Yes, the
whole year
girl
with it
did.
just out there lingering,
Mhm.
and that as the last word, like she
That's
got the
so
last
true.
word,
And
you
then to
know?
literally,
And
yeah,
for
and then
her to come
also,
back this season and immediately hit her with the 1-2. So that was the one, hitting her at the end of the season last year with your bad mom, your divorce stuff. And now the two is because the 1-2 from Emily, she's really rock'em sock'em Emily these days. Now the two is, oh, I had to get a lawyer for a cease and desist because I found out that you had something to do with giving the blogger's name that would take the information. So
yeah.
what? So what? It's like the 411 pages. It's like they used to have the white pages. They're talking about Kim Zolciak is on this new
I
box
saw you
show.
look, I'm trying to read the
Yeah,
comments. What did I miss?
Kim
Kim's on
Zolciak.
what? She's on what?
Yeah, not on OC, but they were talking about
She's
we're
on.
talking about OC, but then up here somebody said,
Yeah, I saw something about Kim. I was trying to like, because I get so sidetracked. I know something happened with like, well, Ariana. Oh, Ariana and Riley were on Watch What Happens Live too last night or whenever
"Oh,
the
I'm
night
gonna
was.
have to go back and watch that."
It was so they were well not on it. They were, I'm sorry, they were in the audience, but they were in a lot of people were talking to them. They asked questions, and they were there
Because
together.
I
Kim
was
and
upset.
Botch.
I was let down by the freaking
Which one?
Ariana of it all, going over and hugging Georgia
Georgia.
when Georgia was pulling on Amaya, making it way bigger than it needed to be.
I
I
know.
mean, literally, Shy had just said, Shy was the one that said, "You're privileged, bitch. Why are you jumping down
Yeah,
Riley's throat?"
I know.
You
And
know?
Gia, like Gia, I didn't like Gia, yeah, with the whole and Gia too.
And
Like
Gia was
that's Gia's
disgusting.
situation.
I'm
She
like,
needs to
apples
go.
and trees, bitch.
Like she's like, yeah, like Jacqueline said, why are you on the fucking show? You don't live in Miami. I'm sorry, you don't live in New York, where everybody's got to drive to Jersey to fucking hang out with you. Like what? No, we'll have to. I don't care about Kim. See, I think all right, Kim is. I refuse to talk about her mother. We're gonna call her mom because I don't even want to say her name anymore. She's a
Yeah,
fucking scumbag, toxic piece of trash. Her and Troy are pieces of trash. Who
still good
doesn't
for
save
girls'
money
night.
for their goddamn future when you have 4 fucking kids? Who spends all your fucking money and just thinks you're going to be on a reality show? But what do they think they're going to do reality for the rest of their lives? And then they get a fake divorce and they scream and call the cops with there's 4 young kids at home. Remind you, 4 young kids are watching all
Yeah,
of this. Lose
yeah,
their home. You decide to have 4 kids and you couldn't save money for your fucking future. And then you can't even live like you're gonna blame each other. He's crazy. He's crazy. Oh my god, it is disgusting. They called the cops 17 times in like 2
yeah,
weeks, and the kids are there, and they're all screaming, "She's crazy. He's crazy" in front of the kids. Like, what the fuck is wrong
yeah.
with you? And she's trash.
He
She
won't
doesn't
let me
deserve
in my room where the
these
wigs
fucking
are.
screens. None. She doesn't deserve to be on any of these goddamn
He
screens.
won't let me in the bedroom.
Fuck, oh yeah, he won't let me in the room. He's crazy. He needs help. He got head injury. He hasn't worked in years. You made him quit, bitch. You made him quit to drive you around because you thought, I don't even want to say the word, but you thought that his parents don't like her. They think she's trash. She is white trash. I hate to say that because I'm technically white trash, but I hate to say, but she's white trash. Okay, she's white trash. She was white trash when we met her. She was fucking married when we met her. She kept on doing it, knowing that it was going to be on TV. And his wife, this guy, I don't care about the guy, but his wife and all that shit. But like, still, it was still trashy. And then you make this guy quit his job, and his family hates you. He lost his, but he's an idiot too for even getting back with her. Because did he not realize that they were running out of money at one point? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, I just thought about that the other day. I'm like, everybody has money problems, blah, blah, blah. But no, you had a lot of money coming in, and you knew that you had kids to take up for the rest of your life, and that reality TV doesn't last forever. And her show was pretty good for a long time. But I hope
Yeah.
that God they leave Ariana alone. Do not ask her for any money. I hope she stays in New York with Hunter and did never, ever,
No,
ever
she's
give
about to be on. Isn't she going to
pay
be in
for
the
your
finale episode? Was she already on the episode and I missed it? Did I fast forward when she
who,
came
what,
on?
Kim?
Yeah,
Who?
didn't come visit
I
them
don't.
and
She was on the phone a couple times. I don't think she
oh
was even on it at all. I mean,
yeah,
Candy was. Thank God, I loved watching Candy on there. I thought it was so. It was
that
like
was cute.
it was
That
a
was
treat.
cute.
It was a treat. It was like, oh,
Yeah.
I forgot that
Charlie is a little bit of a wily, snaky one. He's
he's a Wile E. Coyote. He's Wile E. Coyote. It seems like, you know what I mean? He's
yeah,
like
yeah.
he's always jetting and
He jumped
leaving.
right in that water for $1,000.
He did too. I mean, I think his dad did cut him off there. Didn't his dad cut him off and he didn't tell anybody or something?
Oh, I don't know. Did that happen?
I think, yeah. I think like at the end, or maybe it's the last episode. Is the last episode?
Did you guys hear Ava just got evicted?
Ava did? Ava did?
Yeah. Well, I need to Google it. I hope this was a reputable source.
Wonder why would she get evicted? Like her dad
because her dad is broke and couldn't pay $10,000 a month rent, and he said he's broke.
Way.
That's what I said.
Wait, who said he's broke? Damon Dash is broke, and her mom's rich too, though. I'm like, her mom's rich too.
So why didn't her mom pick it up?
They could run out of money just like Ariana's mom did. But no, Kim and Kroy knew better. Like, how do you not know? Maybe she didn't know better because maybe that's just the way. It's a shame because think about it. Kim doesn't get along with her own family. She's not getting along with his family. They all knew something we didn't know. Like,
right.
I just think they acted like such fucking white trash with the goddamn cops and the divorce and the way they were treated. Like, that was, and then you're not paying your fucking mortgage or whatever you have to pay on the thing. It's like, what of all things to do, pay that. Of all things to pay, at least put a roof over your kid's head. Like, what the fuck? It's like, it makes me so mad. Would people even think that she's ever coming back? You're all fucking crazy. I will literally like walk to fucking LA and just like literally walk into Bravo and I don't know. I will literally pick it outside. That's what I'll do.
I don't think you need to go that far. I think Bravo's headquarters is in New York. I don't even think you need to go that far. You can drive there, girl.
Yes,
you don't even have to make it. You can take a train there and go tell them the thoughts that you have. Because
did they have a suggestion box? Did they have a suggestion box?
Yeah, we need to let you know because
I need a suggestion box for that. Like, you know, calling people trashy. I already admitted that I am white trash, but she is trash. Think about it. What do you call it then? What do you call what she's done to her kids and her husband? The way she's acted with the cops, with not paying her bills. And acting like she's literally like she's going to get back on TV. Like, why can't you just leave your daughter out of it? Leave Ariana alone. Like, Hunter's right. I know that she has little kids with her.
Why did she go and?
I mean, I don't know.
So how were they last night? Tell me, how were they last night? On Watch What Happens Live. Were they friendly last night? There was no problem.
They were awesome. They were what, Ariana and Riley?
Right.
Oh no, they were sitting together. They went together. They were there, just them two, like in the audience.
Well,
but they
sat that worked out.
Yeah, they kept showing them and talking to them. And oh no, it was the girl from Love Island was on there. Leah. Yeah.
Oh, isn't Miguel fine?
It was. Oh yeah. But like they kept talking. They went there to see Leah, and Leah was like all excited because she was excited to see them because they're like,
That's so sweet. They
stand each other. Like Riley and Ariana were standing Leah, and Leah was standing them. So it was cute.
That is so sweet.
And Emily was like a fucking bitch.
Rawr.
A bitch.
I'm hungry.
She literally acted like she was better than the show. She doesn't watch any episodes. She doesn't watch any Housewives. What the fuck?
Well, hey,
but she said numerous times that watching back her and Shane is what improved their relationship. But now this time it's like, me and Shane got to watch it. Oh, well, we don't watch the episodes, but we've seen clips of ourselves. Because I mean, she said that the show improved their relationship, which it probably did. It probably forced them to actually I actually thought that about Jen and Bill.
Mauricio said in that one article that's what made him and Kyle split, was like he saw their self.
Well, yeah, as I'm saying, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. You know, I thought with Bill and Jen Aiden that this show improved their relationship and then ultimately destroyed it because it turned on her. Jen became too good for everybody, you know. But I think it forced her and Bill to hang out and do things when I don't think they were doing that much before. And I think that they enjoyed that, and I think they liked each other for a little bit. And it just got, and she let it go to her head and ruined it. She's got a lot of
the heads pop. It's never fun, you guys.
No,
those big heads. Just
I mean, what do I want to call? What should I call her? I don't know what other than trashy. I don't know what else to call her. She's not.
We can say that we're anti her behavior, and that she has a lot of growing to do still at her big age.
No. You got 7 kids. Your growing time was when you had the 7 kids.
She does better in the future. and that we're allowing the
But she's
space.
not. This has been going on for 2 years to cop stuff.
Hey, but it could all change right now. It could all change right now.
I guarantee
So,
it does.
in the hopes that it can all change right now, we can allow space for that.
I've
And
been waiting for
we're
that for a long
so
time.
trashy for how she was yesterday. And
And the day before
today,
that, the day before that, and the day before that, and the month before that. It's been 2 years, at least. Maybe I'll even give it a year. Even if it was a year.
I get it. You know how, like, when you guys are on
The
your way to
time
the
to
junkyard,
grow. The time to
did
grow
you
is
used to ever go to the junkyard with your dad to like you help him do like gut a house or whatever, and you
Wait,
guys
was that
end up
what?
going to the junkyard and throwing out all the trash, and
Wait, what
but you
happened?
could
I'm
always
sorry.
smell the junkyard, the dump. Have you ever heard of the dump? You guys have a dump in your city?
Yeah.
Where-
We've dumps. Yeah.
yeah. And so the dump, you can always smell it before you get there.
Yeah, we used to go into the shore back and forth from like home. We drove
Uh-huh.
past a huge dump, and you smell it.
Oh yeah, and you can always smell it, like
Mhm.
miles before and miles after, you know. So you're
Yeah.
saying that the stench of her trashy behavior is established. And look, it's 2025. We're on the most benevolent timeline.
Yeah,
Her
that's good.
daughter's doing big things. Maybe her daughter calling her out on this show is going to embarrass her and help her want to realign her chakras. Maybe that could be happening. It could be. We could allow some space. We
I
very well
mean, yeah.
I agree, Miss Dugan, too. I do. I agree. We don't have to. We don't have to, Krista. Come
No,
on.
no. The thing is, like, the time to grow though is when you had the kids, like when you decided to have 7 more.
It doesn't always happen like that. Sometimes you go together. Sometimes
But
you
then
don't
I
get that
hope that she
right
takes
till your
responsibility for
deathbed.
the damage.
Sometimes it's not till the deathbed that the people finally do the right thing, you know? And it's
Yeah,
just people's lives and it's their journeys, you know? And
yeah,
we can just hope that we live the way that we want to see other people live in their best light. You know what I mean? So I
yeah.
don't know. I just feel like
I mean, I'm
because
like trying.
oh, if you don't get your feet off my sheets where I put my beautiful body, get Milo. You know I don't like.
Did it have sneakers on or just feet? Is it sneakers and
His
feet?
damn paws on my bed. I didn't even pull my sheets right
No,
today.
George. You know what George does that bothers me?
That's what I do, though. I usually make my bed.
No, George will go to dinner. He'll eat dinner in bed, and I can't say he puts the plate on the sheets. And for some reason, that makes me nuts. Like I don't know. Like even he'll drop food on it. That's enough. But like, and then he'll sit there, and I'm like, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
And now he's not allowed to eat there anymore. But once the house is redone, they're gonna hate me even more because I am not going through this. I am done.
I ain't seen nothing yet.
I know. So. All right, so what did we miss? Gretchen and dinner. Oh yeah, so the dinner or lunch or wait, no, that was the Hot Pocket dinner, the Hot Pocket lunch with Katie. Okay, so yeah, so we have, of course, I love Ryan and Jen, so I'm obsessed with them. I love that backyard thing, that whatever they did with Matt, hanging out with Gretchen and Slade, even though Slade's extremely slimy. I thought it was fun, and I like the fact that they all agree that Tamara is nobody's friend, and I know that Gretchen was trying to move on, which I don't think she had. Why would you ever move on with Tamara? Tamara's got the balls to sit there and say that about Shannon. How can Shannon throw away friendships after 10 years? Shannon has tried. Shannon tried with you. You fucked that up last season when she needed you the most. When you fucked her over when she needed you the most. That's when Tamara showed her ass about what kind of friend she is, because she dumped Shannon like she was like a piece of trash. And now she wants to wonder why Shannon doesn't want to
trash.
That
was bona fide trash to turn on Shannon like that.
And wonders why she doesn't want to be her friend. Well, why would Gretchen even want to be her friend? You and Gretchen weren't even friends to begin with. Naked, wasted. That was literally almost like season 1, I think, or 2 of them being together. No.
The only reason she would want to be Gretchen's friend is to be her friend, get some information, and then come back and use it against her and say, well, da-da-da-da-da. That's all. That's her whole MO. We got her down. It's been 19 seasons of Tam rat behavior, because even when she wasn't on, she was doing rat behavior. Okay.
Right. And like, how about like Shannon and talking to Katie about how she's going to, Shannon telling Katie how to react in the moments when she's telling her that I have a trauma response. To the way that people are coming at me and being all yelled at. Shannon of all fucking people should understand that because of what she went through with her ex-husband. So to sit there and tell Katie to just say nothing, huh?
Oh my gosh. Hello, Monarch.
Who's that?
They're
Your
so
dog? Let me turn off my fan.
beautiful.
I can't hear.
No, a beautiful monarch butterfly. I haven't seen butterflies. I've only seen like a handful this season, even since spring. And they've all been cabbage whites. You know, the
I
fluttery
haven't.
little white ones with
Yeah,
the
yeah,
blue dot.
yeah. I love that.
Yeah. And I just
Sorry.
saw a monarch. I
I haven't
just
seen
saw
one in so
a
long.
monarch. I hope you get to where you need to be. It's hot today, baby.
Oh, were you inside
It's
or
hot.
outside?
It's flying outside. I'm just at my window in my
Oh, I
boudoir.
haven't seen one in so long, like a long, long, long time on her. I tried to put down butterfly weed, like as far as like plants go, but it
Uh-huh.
doesn't grow. I never can get it to grow. It can never get to grow.
Right.
And I'm,
Yeah.
me, I plant everything and everything grows out of the ground. But for me, so it's like I was really upset. I was going to get my butterfly garden to flutter.
Well,
But yes,
you have green thumb. If anybody can get the butterfly garden going, it should be you,
should be
Krista.
me. I'm Snow
It
fucking
really
White.
should be Snow White.
But yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that conversation telling her that she just to say nothing or to apologize, but don't say but. And it's like, Shannon, shut the fuck up, literally. Like,
Yeah, that's really STFU time.
how are you going to literally tell her how to react to people coming at her? And first of all, what does she have to apologize for anyway? Like, what? I know she's going to have to apologize for the whole recording Shannon, but Shannon leaving the lunch over it is ridiculous. I got to go. I have to go. You know what
She's
I
like,
think
I'm
she's doing?
processing.
Yeah,
I'm
I love
processing.
trying to process. Then shut the fuck up.
Hopefully it's processing that Tamra
Like,
held it to use
don't do.
against you a year later.
Yeah, and you're
Hopefully
gonna
that's the
sit there
processing.
and literally sit at lunch with Tamara and hug. We hugged her last season. Oh my god, at the reunion, it's like she was on Xanax at the reunion. Remember, she admitted it. And Shannon, that's the only reason she was being nice to you, Shannon. So hugging her, you really think that? And then I just can't believe Tamara. Oh, Shannon's gonna throw away our friendship. First of all, like Shannon thinks now because she's got the upper hand a little bit that she can dump on Katie, which I can't stand. I don't like what she's doing. They're all doing that. And like Jen said, Katie's the weak one. They're not afraid of Katie. They're afraid of Tamara. And again, I don't know what
So
that's about.
why are they afraid
Yeah,
of
what are you
Tamra?
afraid of? What are you afraid of? She's a loser. She's a Hail Mary.
Is she like the proverbial, I don't know,
I
Giselle,
don't know what she
Karen?
is. If she yells the
Who is she?
loudest.
Does she
If
have
she
it
yells the
in with
loudest.
production? Does she have it in with production
No,
that she
she
can
yells
like
the
put
loudest.
her name in the hat?
No, she just yells the loudest when she's in a fight with somebody. That's what it is. Because she's the loudest one in the room. She thinks the louder she gets, the more right she is. And people just walk away from her.
But
Like,
if
Tamara.
they all ban against Tamra, then who is
I
she?
know. Nobody. That's what I'm saying. Jen has already experienced fucking Tamara and what kind of friend she is. Jen knows better. Katie is now seeing it because Tamara's going to literally be on top, be part of this whole like, going telling Katie that she's this and that. Gina's like, I feel so bad. I'm so sorry that I brought her into the group. Gina, how about with the fight? Where's who brought you into the group? I'm mad at that person. How did you get here? I'm mad at
Thank
that
you.
person.
I am mad at that person
Please,
too.
I'm getting an apology from that person for you being
Yeah,
here. So don't
right.
apologize, please. Like we don't really, we would rather Katie here be than you. Or listen to me, hear me.
If
Rather
we're
Katie be here
focusing
than
on
you.
sorries, Gina, let's get the focus right. Who
Right.
sent you?
Exactly. Who sent you? And why aren't they coming back for you? And who the fuck lied to you and told you that you like we care, that you matter. I'm sorry, you don't anymore. Like I'm sorry, I just can't stand them turning on Katie. Like Emily, I've hated for almost a year now. I've disliked for like a year now. And I thought if she left, Gina would be a little bit different. But Gina like, what are you doing? Like
Gina jumped ship a lot.
When she yelled at Jen, screaming at her, pay your bills last season, remember?
Yeah.
Jen to pay her fucking bills and shit. What? In front of a friggin' restaurant full of people?
Somebody yelled at her about allegedly abusing somebody down the stairs, then they would be wrong. They would be wrong, right, Gina?
Exactly. So what kind of secrets do you have, Gina? Should we pull up that shit? Should we talk about that? Because Katie didn't tell you everything. How about you?
Right.
How about why you and Travis really had a breakup? Like the real reason was because the mother of his kids said she's too drunk and too abusive still, and the kids told me. And Gina's like, oh, well, she was hurting our relationship. I'm free, she says last week. I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. We're free.
What does that mean that she's free? What happened?
I have no idea. Because she went to Bali and she let it all go.
Oh, that was the Bali thing.
What do you mean? You went to court and then she finally let you back in the house? Is that what you're trying to say? It wasn't your decision. It wasn't your decision, bitch.
She's free to return to the marital home.
Nobody literally sent for you either. Like nobody sent for you. So he probably didn't even want you back. I mean, he looks happy to be with her, but Like, she's not the same person that he met. She's not the humble little cute from New York girl. She's literally like trying to she's a square and trying to, and it's a whole, like, it's a circle where she lives and she's a square.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She just doesn't fit anywhere. She tries to act like she's New York when Matt comes around, she's all New York accent. When she's talking to these ladies, she's like, I can't stand it. I can't do it. But like, I can hear it in my head how she is. But it's like, she's one of those, you know, what is it? When you mimic wherever you're at, that's who she is.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, literally, my Matt calls it's all New York accent. It's so strong. And then like her parents too. But then when she's here and she's with Gina, or when she's with Emily, she's like,
she falls into her Valley girl.
Yes. And it's like a Valley girl. And then when she's talking about how she brought Katie into the group and blah, 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 all of them, she gets like in her voice, like from Tamara. It's like, I don't know. It's just fucking annoying.
You know what's interesting is, for some strange reason,
he's one of those days
I watched both episodes, and it doesn't appear that Heather directly is saying or doing all the stuff. For some reason, I feel like Heather's behind all of this. For some reason,
she feels like Katie hurt her season.
I feel like Heather might have stoked Emily. I feel like Heather or stoke somebody who stoked Gina, maybe in a way that stoked Emily to like be like, oh, you need to get a cease and desist, girl, because da 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 da. And maybe Heather was like, well, don't mention it's for me because, you know, da 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 da. She still thinks I think she's fat, you know, so don't say that it's for me. But that could be for her interest if Katie's going to return next year, you know. And then on the other side, she's going over to Tamrat, spilling champagne on Eddie's side of the bed, saying, remember the time that you told me that Katie recorded Shannon and da 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 da? Yeah. Don't you think? I don't know. I'm not bringing it up. You're the one that said it. So now Tamrat is repeating it in front of people who Gina. And then Gina blurts it out. She's a blurter because she doesn't want us talking about the stairs. She doesn't want us talking about the stairs or any court orders.
Right, because that came out right after the reunion.
Right? So she wants to like freaking drop bombs on everybody else's stuff and point fingers, and it's like, oh, Tamara said that you took the picture. That wasn't even relevant. Like, why bring that up in front of everybody right then, except for to pile on, which is what Shannon said. But in order to now alienate the one person who was on Katie's side, Shannon, you're telling Shannon this in front of everybody so that now Katie's left alone again. And I'm not, hey, look, you guys already know what I could make it. You already know what I could make it. I'm not even from that people group. I'm not even from that people group, but I can see a difference when I see one, and I can see a difference in treatment, very much so, because we've already established that Tamara is the originifier. She's the precedent for all of the lie, the cheat, the dig, the planting of stories, the twisting, the oopsies, did I say that? And all of that. She's the originator, you guys. And so why are we nailing this new lady to the cross, everybody at one time, and then pretending they're not doing it? We're not piling on this lady. We're not attacking her all at once. Shannon, you and this lady are obviously crazy because look, she even took a picture of you. Like, it was so weird to witness. And for the people that are in that people group, look, I be speaking up for mine, and I'm mentioning it for yours too, because look, that's wrong. That's wrong. Why is Katie getting differentiated in this people group? Why? Everybody does it.
I guess Bravo couldn't make anything out of those things, so they had to do this. You know what I mean? It feels like there is a reach for Bravo to make this storyline, because they didn't have to do it. They didn't have to follow suit because you know what I mean? They had
totally right.
What we
fucking production. And why is production allowing? Why? Think about the benefit to production to have us seeing this and be putting this on Katie after 19 seasons of fucking Tamara.
Yep. And this is Shannon's. Shannon is now the longest running 50 housewife. She's now beat Vicky. So Shannon, I feel like Shannon also makes less money than Tamara, and Tamara's been there less, or Tamara doesn't have as many years as Shannon does total combined, and Tamara makes more money than her. Yeah, and I think Shannon hasn't asked for a raise in a long time.
Shannon deserves some more money then. She be putting work in, y'all.
Shannon, last season, I give her credit. She probably should have got paid a lot because of what she had to deal with, but it worked out in her favor. I hope she asks for more money because I hope that like I'm not for her turning. She just literally every time she gets ahead with these people, she makes the wrong choice by going after the weak person or who they perceive as the weak person. I don't think Katie's the weak person. They perceive her that way, and it's a shame because she's just. You could tell that she got ahead of herself last season with the Heather stuff, with the whole rumor about
feel like Gina stoked it, though. Do you think Gina stoked it the way she said she did? Because didn't Katie at one point say, "Oh, you need to tell her, and then then Gina was like, "I never said that." But why would this lady come in and say this to your friend unless you did say that? She's not crazy.
What do you? Wait, you mean like Gina? So with the
last year with Gina.
Yeah.
And Heather.
Yeah. Gina's. Well, yeah, Gina. Then she tried to stop it. She lit the match through the match onto the fire, and then while it's burning, wanted to put it out.
Right.
And be like, no, don't do it. But she waited till it was already done, and then but I told her not to do it. Well, it was too late. You already set the match. You already left.
And even from that is why Kate's being persecuted now.
Right. Exactly.
But
it's
Gina
like that. Oh my God, that's what I mean. She got ahead of herself, and she listened to stupid Gina, and it was nothing. It was the stupid paparazzi saying, "Yeah, she calls the paparazzi." That's all she had. And Katie's like, well, "I'm not going to pay for this forever," but that doesn't. I don't think that stacks up to she's hurt all of us. That doesn't count. That's a stupid thing. That's a housewife move. It was just a petty one. It was a stupid. It wasn't. You didn't have receipts. It's probably true, but you didn't have receipts that you said you did. And that's because Gina told her that it would work out that way, and it didn't. And then Gina's like, "I'm sorry that I did it." And then this season, she's like, "Oh, you've hurt all of us." She decides to literally start screaming at Katie during this whole hot pot. Like, everybody's talking. Even Tamara and Gretchen. Did you see? That was going fun until Gina fucking starts arguing about Katie. And then it turned into what happened with Tamara and Gretchen. But like everything that Gretchen is saying is true. You know what I mean? Like everything. She's done. She literally called Slade a deadbeat dad. Now, I don't know what she could. I guess because his son had just died from cancer. He's been suffering, and he had brain cancer for like 10 years. I remember when he had it when Slade was on the show before. So he suffered, and he went through a lot with his son. And then his son passed away from brain cancer, from what he was, diagnosed with. And then she has the balls to literally say, call him a deadbeat dad, talking about that situation. It's like and I think at one point he proved that he paid all his child support. I don't really know. But again, that's how she's soulless. She literally puts out a rumor like that right after the kid said. It just sucks. The rumor was kind of already out there, but she made sure she talked about it when he passed away, which is awful. And that's why all the wives see right through these bitches. It's just if Bill decides to still be on the show, Bill's leaving Jen Aiden. They're definitely separating, or if they're not already separated. Like I said, it literally can improve your relationship, right? And improves it, but then I think eventually it turns you into a monster, and your husband's like, "Holy shit! Oh my God, what did I marry?" Whoa, this is who you turned into. I don't think goodbye, because Bill's like, "Oh well, that's why I cheat on you."
Cheat on her while she's pregnant.
Yeah. Yep, she literally with his secretary. And he's still at the same place. He still works at the same place. I mean, come on.
Does the secretary still work there too?
No. But I mean, he was in the pool house until the show aired, and then they started hanging out. Bill's really fucking cool. You come to find out, he's a really cool dude. You know what I mean? And then things happen because she takes up for Teresa, and Teresa turns on everybody, and then Jen has to, that whole thing, and then Jen loses. The two class clowns ruin everything, But it's then I wouldn't want to be mad. I don't know. I wouldn't want to. Once the Jersey Mike's thing happened, when she turned around with the camera and was all high as fuck. Again, Jen, you were high or drunk at 7 a.m. Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, stop talking about it." I'm not going to stop talking about that. That's one of the biggest problems, is she was wasted at 7 o'clock in the morning on a fucking TikTok going, "Look at this lady. She's 80 years be working here, blah, blah, blah," making them fun. Literally, what she did. And it's but you were wasted too. Let's not forget that you were wasted. What the fuck's wrong with you? Why are you that wasted at 7 a.m? What is wrong with your life? What is wrong with you? But And then to bring her like she showed her ass. And I'm saying these shows will turn you either into a really good person. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's going to either, I don't know. It usually ruins you, but like, is that because you show who you really are? And if that's who you really are, is it in real life are you hated? You know what I mean? Like, and you know what? Tamara doesn't have any friends, and that's what like Jen was saying. Like, if Tamara would just sit back, or was it Tamara? Oh no, we're talking about. I might be thinking about Miami right now because I'm thinking about Lisa and Lars all of a sudden. But no, but Tamara as well. If she really sat back and realized she doesn't have any friends, she really doesn't. Who else will we see? You know what I mean? Like, I know that these women are not technically supposed to, they're friends off the show. They're not really friends.
Do they see each other outside of filming?
I don't think so. I don't think that Tamara
the definition of their friends. They're like, I don't even see her outside of filming. That's not my friend.
Yeah, you can tell too. Like when we watch the first episode, when they film them hanging out again, and it's like, oh my god, you can tell they haven't seen each other. And you know what? They probably do need a break after filming together and being forced to hang out, because that's what's happening with the franchises that are the OG franchises. It's like I keep saying, they don't like each other after 5 or 6 years because they've been forced to fight with each other, and they get to the point, well, you know, either they fight with each other or they don't have a season or they don't have a storyline. So then, of course, they're going to fucking hate each other. So then you have to make up things for them to do to hang out, make them hang out, because you won't get rid of certain people. They never would hang out with each other again in real life, and and play silly games.
Make them get a hot pot restaurant.
Well, they get them. Yeah, they go to dinner. They get them wasted, and they play some stupid. Well, this one that worked out itself. They didn't have to do anything, but they give them those stupid, silly games to play. And then they're all fighting. Then they get their content. They get to go home. The producers get home for the day because they're like, oh man, these bitches are so bored. They're not hanging out in real life. So you're not going to get them on camera doing that. So you got to make things up for them to do. The Hot Pocket lunch was a good idea for Katie because, you know, why don't you guys be fucking respectful? And like, just, you know, she said, I didn't get to know all you guys, you know, let's talk more, you know, let's get to know each other. That could have been a fresh start. Is that what Andy tries to do every reunion is to get them to make the fuck up? So we can go into the next season with a fresh story. Shit going. But no, now this story, Bravo must be that fucking desperate for fucking OC to pop off or something, because they didn't have to go after Katie. Like bringing Gretchen back was enough, because Tamara's done some. That's a feud right there. Like, so Katie could have just
there too. Tamara is shaking in her boots.
Yeah, but you know what else too? I realized if they don't like you, they're not going to fucking fight with you. If they fight with you, they're giving you a storyline. Think about it. They gave Katie her storyline this season, even though it's fucked up. But they're using it. She's the main focus right now. Duh, bitches, what are you doing? Like, you make
her husband's brand. That's not good for her reputation. That's not like anything that's worth bragging about.
Not good, but it's giving
them.
What
I mean? Like, so I would. But she also, what I always have to say is, production does a lot, and
they're fucked up.
These people give them a lot to work with.
They do. But listen, I mean, if I had a camera crew here and if I have the reality show, trust me, it would be pretty boring unless they really dug into my life. You know what I mean? They'd have to dig into like what's really going on under the surface of this. You know what I mean? The problems that I'm really having with people and with my husband, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they would dig into like your actually life problems, and on the surface everything is, but if they don't. But the thing is, these housewives now, I don't think it's the housewives. I think it's the eighth housewife. It's the eighth housewife making them think they have to fight with each other. When literally we used to be able to go into each other's lives. We have no clue. We don't know about Katie and her husband's marriage because we're not in their house anymore. Why aren't we fucking like in their houses, finding out what's going on with their lives instead of watching?
I not mind going to Vicki Gunvalson's house, looking at her fabulous backyard, watching her run around, ready for the ladies to come over, get drunk with the ladies, give us a woohoo. That's all it took.
And a minivan. You said a minivan. A minivan for a family of four. What did she scream about the minivan?
I'm trying to like recreate or create something that was just so natural. It was just ladies having lunch. Like we like that shit.
We used to have parties at Venus House and
drama for us to indulge. You don't have to. I don't feel like you have to have that for us to indulge.
We have Gina and Emily and Shane are showing a little bit of their son's life, but I want to see I want to know what the hell's going on. I kind of miss Vicki. I miss Vicky's life.
Gunvalson. Yeah, Gunvalson.
Because Vicki literally has they have money no matter what. Like Vicki has a career. She's not the show doesn't. She's not. She's only desperate because she wants to be famous. But she admits it. She's like, I only act like she doesn't need the money. God
Well,
forbid
she'll
she's
be
one of the
BravoCon.
richest women in
If
OC.
she's happy, she's super excited
She's one of
about
the
that.
most successful women in OC in general,
Uh-huh.
just in the entire city of OC, because she's really. I mean, she built that insurance agency from literally her and Lori in their living
Right,
room, in Brett Vicky's living room, selling insurance. That was Kodo Insurance, and then look what
right.
she's got in one in every state now. But
That's
you should, oh my God, that's what you do. That's what you do. That's right.
I
See,
know. I know. Hey, I don't know. Hey, I wasn't thinking about worldwide like that, but
you should do worldwide. Have she did? I'll work for
that's
you. I sell insurance.
okay. Come on. Well,
No,
I'll talk to
seriously.
you
Oh my
after
God.
this.
Wait, you know what? I'm dead ass serious. I actually should talk to you about this because my friend's daughter does it. She married a guy that is an insurance agency,
Yeah.
and she's like, I work for him and I fucking love it. She's like,
Yeah.
she was a hairdresser. She's like, and then she met Ted and she's like, yeah, I sell insurance now. I'm like,
Yeah.
she's like,
I would
tell
love
me.
to. I would love to partner with you.
I would do it. Oh my God, I would so do it.
Okay.
Listen, I sold mortgages for 10 years. I can do it.
Yeah,
It's
you would
my,
do it so good. Oh my God.
yes, all of the people that used to sell mortgages with me all work for my ex-boss. He owns State Farm in Mulligan Hill. So
Oh
yeah.
my gosh. Well,
Yeah,
you know what? Yeah. So we totally have to talk after this because
yeah,
big
totally.
things, big things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And look, as long as I can do it from here, sitting right, I would.
Yep. That's where I do it from. Is here.
You too, Tony. All right. So enough about OC, I guess. Right? Is there any final thoughts before we move on?
Okay, final thoughts. OC loved that Golden Door experience. That was beautiful. I wish the ladies weren't, I wish they really tried to enjoy it. They kind of felt like they were playing with the whole idea of getting Zen. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
Shannon, I used to love Zen Shannon, Crystal Shannon,
Yes.
and
Yes.
I
She
felt
knew
like
about
she was
crystals.
giving us a little bit of that. And that was a nice little playful thing. She was trying to bring the people together. And then what else?
I didn't like that with
Katie, though,
Shannon.
I do not like, I acknowledge Katie's trauma.
Yeah.
And I do not like when her go-to is a lie. I don't like that. That speaks highly of your character, ma'am. If your go-to is misinformation,
Yeah.
regardless of if you were mad, if you were this, if you were that, if you indulge in something and just can't be like, yeah, that's what I did, and then have to lie about it, only to be found out to be a lie on top of what you already did,
Yeah.
when you could have just owned that shit from jump. There's only so many times you can do that before I'm like, that's kind of
Yeah.
suckerish. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, that's like, own that shit. If you're going to do it, you're a part of the Housewives franchise and you're going to have to learn to own it. Own it. That's what Tamara allegedly does. She says sorry and does it again the next day. You can learn how.
I know. And oh my God. And Tamara too. Tamara's like, literally, she's like, she talks. First of all, she is a freaking blogger or whatever. She does the same thing that they're all complaining about. So like,
Yeah.
she goes and talks shit on her podcast all the time about all of them. She at one point talked about all of them. She has hurt all of them too. So
Right.
let's talk about Katie's hurt all of us.
She's been Von Teese. She was Von Teese on 2 T's in a pod.
Yeah, and she does have a fake. She doesn't have a fake account. She does have a fake Finsta.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
I need my glasses. My eyes fucking.
There's no way she doesn't have a Finsta.
I know what, and I think it was
Allegedly.
Jax was like, everybody does, and Schwartz is like, I don't, and he's like, Jax, you have. I didn't know Jax had like 4 of them. I didn't know he had fake Finsta. But like, oh my God, I didn't. That was funny. I was like, oh, I could have fucking not been blocked. I could have literally got to him, but I've been blocked by all fucking. I maybe he probably blocked me from them too, but. All right, so moving on to Miami. All right, wait, no, any more simul
That
thoughts?
would be beautiful, Terry.
What did Terry say? They asked
Terry, who I love.
I know. I would love to do that.
Something like that.
I would do it. I would love, literally, I was saying to George, like, I wanted to, like, volunteer somewhere, but, like, I didn't know what I would do, but I would love to do something like that. That I would volunteer, or, like, addiction and stuff like that. Like homeless and all that crap. I would do it, but for a while it was triggering for me. But now that I think about it, like I need to do. All right, so I keep saying that I have no time to do anything. But that's not true. Like I don't have a real job. You know what I mean? Like I do this, how many hours a week, whatever. But like I was always gardening or crafting, and if for some reason, it's not that I'm not doing that, but I have some more time. Like I have time on my hands, and I feel very guilty about it. You know what I mean? DTM, oh my God, hello. I literally I get mad at myself sometimes. I don't know if you want me to send you the thumbnails or the links, but then you end up showing up and I'm like, oh, she doesn't care if I send it to her.
Oh, love it.
I love you guys for showing up at Curvies. You're
Thanks
probably
for
all the
coming
Curvies
through.
too. Thanks, Curvies, for coming in. For
Yeah.
we do this every week, but this week you want to move on to Miami because I was really, really, really pissed off at fucking Larsa at the end of that.
Because
And
Miami's hot, 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 hot
can
fire.
you
Yes.
tell me what can you please tell me what actually Gertie did to Julia? Because I'm confused. What did she actually do that Julia swears she did that she's hurting Gertie so much? Like, what is that she can't let go of? What is Gertie said? Did she say what she
She's
actually remembering?
obviously a delusional liar.
Mhm.
She's lying, she's fabricating, she's overinflating some type of story that it's
Mhm.
only big in her head. Even Gertie doesn't know what WTF. Gertie is
No,
literally like, WTF.
like, yeah, I'm really, 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 I'm confused. I, you know, I kept saying that Adriana was going to pull Julia into like this, into her negativity, into her like messiness, but
Yeah.
she has no
It's,
problem doing it.
yeah.
And I'm obsessed with Martina and the way she is with like being a mom and stuff. Like, I'm obsessed with it, and I love that relationship. But I can't believe what is fucking Julia doing? Like, what are you
I
doing?
don't know. It's
Like,
bizarre.
again, it's like the Katie thing. Like, what are you seeing with the? At least it's not the whole cast, but Lisa and Larsa too. That I don't know who set up that narcissistic narcissist.
Story.
So what was that? What was that a real thing? Did these people really have that written? That guy must have had that shit really written down on
Yeah, and I bet him and Alexia went over the
okay, good.
questions right before
Sometimes you said that good.
and was like, here, these are the questions to ask. And I think that we should do this.
Oh
I
no.
wouldn't be surprised if there was some kind of,
Collaboration.
premeditation about
Mhm.
that. I don't know what problem Alexia has with Lisa, though, specifically that she would have wanted that done to Lisa.
I
Maybe
know.
she thought the target of that would have been
That
somebody
again,
else.
that is one of those. This is one of those fucking games that I believed that the producers set up for this because they knew that this group was not as toxic as all the other franchises. Because I kept saying last season, Miami's my favorite because they all rally around each other when one needs the other one or one needs them. And this time, it's like they're starting to really not do that. You know what I mean? Like now we're having feuds that don't even aren't supposed to really be there. Like they're just made up shit. Now, Lisa and
Yeah,
Larsa, they are not. They are like frenemies. They want to call themselves best friends, but literally they hate each other. It's obvious. You don't like. They want to hurt each other at every. It's like uh, it's nicey. You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
like nice nasty. Or that's what is that
What
what I
I
say?
noticed is with that relationship. So remember when Marcus and Larsa first got together,
That fucking
and Larsa was
my word.
like the Siamese attached twin of Marcus Jordan.
Yes, yes,
Not
yes.
was not anywhere. She was like, "Oh yeah, we
You mean when
even
she
do it."
was with
Like,
Marcus and she
goes,
wasn't
"Oh yeah,
doing cocaine with Marcus when she was with him, not doing cocaine with
right.
him?
Oh
That was
yeah." Do it
okay.
like 5 times a
Attached to him,
day,
but not doing it with him.
and we're always together.
Yeah,
And
well,
they were
that's
doing
19 times a
podcasts
day.
together.
What
They were doing
cocaine can
all
get it
kind
up
of
19
graphic
times?
stuff
Yeah, but what
together.
cocaine can get it up 19 times a day, though? She's a
Yeah,
liar.
'cause that's why I don't think it was cocaine,
It was a
cocaine.
lie because literally she's Lars the liar.
Yeah, see, hey, you said it, I didn't. But did you notice how
Okay, sorry.
Larsa
Sorry.
was attached to Marcus at the hip?
Yes.
Lisa was like, I need my friend Larsa, even though you're in this relationship. I'm going through this stuff with Lenny, and can
Yeah.
you be there for me? And she was like, oh my God, Lisa's just gonna have to understand.
Yeah.
I have a man now, and
I'm happy. I'm just
it's
happy for
just
once.
he's my focus.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, she said something to that
That's
effect.
all, y'all. Yeah, it's like fuck
Now
y'all. Mhm.
Lisa has her man,
Yeah.
and Larsa is trying to throw all kind of monkey wrenches in Lisa's
Yes.
program,
I
all kind of
know.
rockety, all kind of slanderous, randerous, all kind of knives in her back, and it's all because Lisa currently has a man and Larsa doesn't. And is it me, or does Larsa look kind of like a fairy, like her ears are very like,
She has gotten more surgery.
yeah.
She's gotten more
I'm like,
surgery.
is that from having the skin tucked behind there and it pulled it
I
too tight
think
or
she watched
something?
herself back and saw that she was starting to inflate because now she's
Yeah.
starting to deflate it again. Or I think she got her fillers taken out and maybe yeah, she looks like she got a facelift, which she probably should have did to begin with because
Yeah.
of how different the fillers made her look. But it looks like
Yeah.
she got her fillers taken out down here and got a facelift, which is probably she looks a little better to me. Her lips are
Uh-huh.
less. Her lips don't look.
Her
Mine are
lips are a little less. Is that what it is?
but hers
Oh, something's a little less, but I noticed her
a little
ears
less.
are a little like pointy.
They are. Oh my god, I
I was
didn't think
like,
of it.
is it me?
She is an
And I
elf.
kept trying to look, but it's only like glimpses. And I'm like, okay, she looks like herself, but not like herself.
Right.
And
But what does she
I
even look
didn't
like? We
understand.
don't
I
even
was
know
like,
she's
is it Ozempic though? But she's not looking super skinny.
yeah.
And
Well,
I
she's
just,
like
it wasn't really, yeah. And
like
I'm
so
not saying anything about her looks. I'm just saying that I noticed this and I was like, Larsa, you know,
mean.
and she's gorgeous. But did you notice that everybody Larsa brings on immediately has a problem with whoever she has a
Oh
problem
god.
with? In this
Yeah.
case,
Yeah.
it's
I don't
Lisa. So now this Stephanie Shoja,
like
who
her.
did you have the clip of Todd going off on Stephanie
Ooh.
Shoja that
Is
we
that
played
who he
yesterday?
was talking about? That's who he was talking
That's
about?
what he was talking about. People with their jets and their Birkin bags
Yeah,
shouldn't be
really.
talking when their house is in foreclosure. That's what he
No
said.
shit. I wonder if they're. I mean, oh, well, you know what? His house was in foreclosure too. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Your
yeah.
house was also, or not in foreclosure, but your rent, the
So,
people you're renting from kicked you the fuck out because you didn't pay, and you have a son or a stepson who
Brendan, hello.
I know it's like, listen, Todd has no room to talk because Todd is the bigger piece of shit because he knew that his stepson would be bothered by having to move. And you decided to keep fucking his mother when you secretly wanted to leave her and then didn't pay the rent so that you have no place to live. You know? Like, who fucking does that? A piece of
Right.
shit. You know? So Todd should shut the fuck up because maybe they have some money problems and probably not in foreclosure. Maybe they just are, they probably have a million houses, these two. They might have more than one house. And one of them just might be too expensive anymore. Maybe they just don't feel like paying. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe it's for sale. We don't know. We don't know. I'm still annoyed by Stephanie because I think that she talks about herself way too much. Like, I do. What did she say? She was too important to do something, or she was too busy to go somewhere, or I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I'm just like, what? You're too what? You have what? Whatever, man. Like, who are you?
Cool.
Like, I do love the relationship between her husband and her dad. I think that's cool. Like, that's cool. I thought, you know, like, because he's not a bad looking dude. Masoud's a very good looking man. Masoud's a very good
talking about Stephanie Shoja.
Yeah.
And her dad, yeah. And
Her
she
man-
said something about her dad would have had to have him when he was 1.
Yes, they're the same
like,
age. Yeah, they're
whoa.
really the same age. But still, though, when you think of like the age difference, I thought he had to look old. I didn't think he was going to look as young as he did. I think Masoud looks younger than her dad.
Masoud is giving Gigi Hadid's dad.
Yeah, but no. See, I think he's way better looking. Way better looking than that guy. Way better looking than the Hadid guy. No, way better looking. I think that he's just a good looking. To me, he's a good looking older man. And I could see the attraction with the money. Not even the money, really, actually. I think he's a good looking. I could see the attraction to him, period. But I like that her dad was cool with him, or they're cool now, you know?
I know, they're cute together. It's cute.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything going on with their marriage, but I just don't like how she thinks she kind of thinks she's too good for the show. I mean, I don't know, good to her. She has none of them have.
Allegedly, she thought she was too good to not take that man's last name before he was divorced from his wife. And she legally changed her name to like Masoud Shoja.
She changed it before they even got married?
Stephanie Shoja, before they even got married. She had changed her name to that, allegedly. And he didn't divorce his first wife till like 2019 or something like that.
Wait, what? How long have they been together then?
But they met when she was 26. And
oh my God, they're 45 now.
Assistant of the wife, his ex-wife, was her assistant, and then
I didn't know that.
Got the husband, but he didn't never leave her until allegedly 2019.
That's not that long ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. So she was the mistress that long?
Yeah, that's going all around TikTok and
That's
IG also
fucking
for the kids. That's a
wild.
wild story, right?
I would not be if I was see now that makes me
That's
feel choice
allegedly.
about the dad. No, Muhammad ID, yeah. He's like a short little elfie looking guy to me with like with white hair. It looks like he I don't know. I'm trying to picture him, but I picture him as like this I don't know, reminds me of like a crazy scientist looking guy or something. Like just wild, crazy old like
He would trade you for a younger one, huh?
I mean he's married to one young chick now, but I mean even like Yolanda was young when she met him, but still
He
I
loves a
he's
good
not that good
caregiver.
looking. Yeah, really. I
He
mean,
loves a
honestly,
good
look, I can't even have sex. I can't hook up with somebody from. I just can't. If I don't not into you, there's no amount of money that would make me even be able to. I don't know how people do it. I mean,
right?
I said I would marry for money the second time. So love the first time, and if it doesn't work out, I'll marry for money next time. But
Mhm.
good luck with that. I'm so lucky I landed this guy. You know, I married for love this one, but no, you know, like I just can't imagine. Like I could have been with people that had money and they were just old, but no, I just couldn't do it. Could you do it?
What?
Yes, like could you hook up with a guy just for his money and marry a guy just for his money and sleep with him and all that? Like what Erica did. Could you do what Erica did? Could you do
I
that?
don't know. It would depend on like what
Oh
the
God.
options were at the time.
How
I
could
don't
you sleep
know.
with God?
It would depend on, I
Would
don't
he,
know. It would
I
depend
would
on a
hate
lot. Like, was he
every time.
charismatic or
What
was
if
it
he
all just, is it all just for his money? And he's just like
yes,
Tom
well Erica
Hardy today?
definitely. Erica's definitely was all for with with oh my God. What the fuck is I you know what I'm
Yeah, as
saying?
long as I'm on like the insurance policy
Tom Girardi was definitely for all for money.
and not related and not in trouble for any of the held liable for any of his downfalls, then yeah. Hey, tag me in.
Well, you would sleep with them and all. See, I can't do the sleeping with them.
Well, it depends. It
I don't mind using them for money. I'm saying, but like, if I had to sleep with the fucking dude and act like I was in love with him, no fucking way. I could never do it. Like, I can't
maybe
do it.
Erica wasn't even sleeping with him. That's why he
I
was sleeping
think
with all the other people.
why would we do it then? You know what I mean?
Look,
Like,
I'm giving Erica a damn Kid Jane a out. No, I take it back.
please
I
don't,
don't
please.
know. I don't know. It depends. A lot would depend on the date.
Yeah.
Like right now,
Oh,
today, hell no. You know?
oh God, I can't imagine. No, I don't know. I
And
don't know
even
how to
when
do
I was
it.
younger, that didn't like
It
fathom
doesn't
me.
leave tricky.
I wasn't like sugar. I didn't have a lot of sugar daddies. You know what
You
I'm saying?
could get out of here. Who could do that?
That
Tell
would
me.
kind of be like an arranged marriage. Like you
All right,
just
no,
be,
listen, that's one thing. But like,
it's
imagine if
just
you were
like that.
no, he's not aware that you're using him. That's the thing. Like, just he's not aware of it. Think about it. If you had to pretend, and he wasn't even
Oh,
aware
and
you
just
were doing
pretend.
something. Yeah,
Yeah,
like, could you do it? Oh wow,
yeah.
real. And what we didn't have. Oh my God, see, I couldn't do it. Yeah,
I
oh my
don't
God,
know.
listen,
It would
because she
just,
could.
I don't know. It would just depend. Look, Corey said, "Nah." Erica was
Honestly, how do you
giving
make
him for
yourself get
sure.
into it? Oh God, I can't. Did you hear Stephanie is subletting her plane? I told you it was probably leased. Of course it is. Like that's what Erica did too. They didn't own any of it. I married for love in lifetime. I married for money. Exactly. But see, I just couldn't. I'd have to make sure that I could sleep with him, or I wouldn't be. And I would, because like I could sleep with Masood. I keep saying his name wrong. Masood. He is a good-looking older man. I could sleep with him. I could even probably fall in love with him, maybe, right? If he was good in bed. But like, I just couldn't. If it was like, I couldn't sleep with Tom Girardi. I
Like
just
if
couldn't.
like the thought as you put it doesn't cross my mind. Like I wouldn't have thought that. But if the opportunity presented itself and there was like not a lot of other options
Get married and all,
or
marry.
like I just wanted to be married or the
Yeah.
hearing could offer me a life that I otherwise couldn't have and yeah, like why not? I mean,
I mean,
experience it and then pull a Porsche, tap out, keep your $7 million house, get forty thousand
I would have
dollars
to.
a month.
I don't think I could fall in love with him. I would have to fall in love with him. I couldn't do it. I don't think I'd be able to fall in love with
That's
him.
what Portia did. Portia practically did
I think
that.
she was attracted to. I think she was attracted to him though.
Yeah, enough to take his money.
I know. I still think she was attracted to him though. I think
Yeah.
Portia was ready to like. Portia fucked up. She fucked up. He got pissed because like you know what she did leave him at the sign of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Drugs and
Uh-huh.
alcohol. But you can't be on drugs and alcohol for the rest of your life though. Think about it. You know, eventually you're gonna grow old with the person, or at least you want to at least try to.
Um,
I'm just saying. I guess I'm thinking about me and George. Like, or I guess because I don't know. I've tried to sleep with people for money, and
What?
I would.
Try?
I mean, I've tried. It just didn't.
Yeah.
I was like, oh God, get that thing out of my fucking face. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Get out of my face. I don't know, because like I was on drugs, so it was like a desperate, that was a desperate thing. But like literally,
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine falling in love or like pretending, just the way that Erica did it, because I don't think that was I don't think that was a contracted marriage. I think that she, in the beginning, when Tom was younger, I think he was like 50 when Erica met him, and she was about 25. That probably worked for her. I think for 15 years she was like, they were together all the time. She was assistant, everything. She was there working for Tom, going with Tom, whatever. And then I think as he got older, I think he did start to get senile and shit. And I think they grew apart, but like the whole time,
you see how much trouble she's in?
Yeah, he left her.
Arnold, Attorney Richards has been posting so much stuff. Right now, he just posted yesterday about
going to jail. What he's
court filed that Erica Jane, they wanted to know where her money was coming from.
Yeah.
If it's not from any assets left over from what we say you owe us,
I told you,
then where's your money coming from? So
it's from her husband.
It's from the John Wilk guy, who is her attorney. And he opened up an account for her at Wells Fargo.
Yes.
And was in Florida, though. And she's never personally been to it. He just opened it up for her. And she gets the money there. So now they're like, well, where does he get his money?
From Tom, from her ex, Tommy's dad. I tell you, it's from Tommy's dad. That's his.
So now she's really getting into the muck and the mire.
Well, I knew once he was convicted, she was screwed. He got convicted of that crime. She was an accomplice the entire time. Now Tom's been convicted. He left her high and dry, but he was funneling money for her through her ex. The three of them were doing it. Tom, and Erica, and then he got senile, sick, whatever. That's what it was for. One of those, eventually you're going to need this money, and it was getting washed through the Vegas shit. And the lawyer doesn't have to. It's client, whatever the privilege thing. So he doesn't have to give up where the money came from. And I think it goes through Tom to him, blah, blah. But the whole problem is, before she got separated, she was spending the stolen money. She was receiving stolen property.
That's what I've been saying.
Yeah, so they're receiving stolen property.
I've literally been saying that if freaking any other housewife was receiving $25 million worth of stolen money,
they have to give it back.
A problem.
Yes, it's literally a felony when you receive stolen property if you don't give it back. If you claim to not have it, or you spend it, you have to pay it back. But if you say, oh, I didn't do it, I did it, I didn't do it, I didn't spend it, that's a fucking felony when you receive stolen property and you don't give it back. So you got to give it back, Erica, because it wasn't yours to begin with. It wasn't Tom's to begin with. You knew he was a thief, right? Yeah, bank account in Bahamas. Well, who do you think puts the money? The money's got to come from somewhere. The actual money has to come from somewhere.
Here, I'm going to grab my phone. I'll be right back.
And I think that I think she never probably stopped screwing Tom's dad. And I didn't even know he was in the picture. Dana found all this out. And I've been saying it. I said this last season before it even started of Beverly Hills. But I want to get back to Larsa and Lisa, or that whole narcissist thing, and Todd, the whole Todd of it all with them accusing Alexi, which I don't know if Alexi was sleeping with Todd that night, the night that she didn't show up to the what was it, a dinner or something. But even if she was, it's really none of their business. But it's obvious that he's using her. He obviously, if he could go behind my back literally and divorce me, or and secretly fucking want to like leave, that's wild. And I don't know why she's holding. Well, I guess I don't know. I can't say I don't know why she's holding on to him, but like, it's just sick, because what you did, Frankie should come first. And he didn't. He doesn't. He didn't come first with Todd. And then Todd to freak the fuck out on all of them. Oh, don't talk about my family like that and stuff. Remember Anna Nicole Smith? Yeah, well, he was 99 and about to die. She did resolve it. Well, she got like $2 billion of it, and there was like $9 billion. She was gonna get something. She got a portion of it eventually. But he wanted to give her that money. That was like literally, I don't think they ever slept together, because he was like on his deathbed. But she married him, so he married her so she would be taken care of. He knew, well, he was in the know, put it that way, that guy. But she also had to fight his family for it when he specifically said, I wanted Anna to have it. He cared for her and she cared for him. I mean, whatever it is, what it is, what it is. She's going now, but it doesn't matter. And her son got it, and then he passed away. So I don't do it now. Hopefully, her daughter has it because her daughter deserves every freaking penny of that for what she went through. Lost her mother, and then that her Anna Nicole Smith's daughter will never even know her mom. See, I get all upset when I start talking about this because I think the drug. Hollywood screwed her so bad. Anyway, hello. Hey, all your curvies are here. I don't know where Larja went, but dude she dating the new dude she's dating have money. Which one? Let's get to Eric. Wait, Portia, Erica. Who are we talking about? Erica. I don't know if Erica's dating anybody. Is Erica dating somebody? Anybody, whoever you're talking about. I don't think that Erica will ever fall in love or be with anybody that doesn't have money, because Erica isn't incapable of having any kind of see, my thing with Erica is, I'm not faulting her for this, but she has the ability to not have heart into it. She doesn't put her heart in it. She's not an emotional person. She's never been an emotional person. She's never talked to us about emotions and shit like that. I'm like, why am I talking about Erica? Well, let's move on from this shit. Let me move on for Erica, because we're really supposed to be talking about Miami, because I want to get on to Lisa and Larsa. I keep flying off. I don't want to talk about freaking. We'll talk about Erica later, but literally, she doesn't have the ability to have real relationships. I don't think, because she went her whole marriage with having no emotional attached to him, or an emotional tie to him, where except for thinking of him like a father. It's not like she had any intimacy with him or anything like that. She never talked about her family with emotion or anything like that. She's not that person. We finally got to meet her mom. That was showing Erica had some type of a heart, but it was all fake. But anyway. Sharon. Oh yeah, everybody my largest smash everything, guys. Please hit the like, comment, subscribe, all that, or share on me and Kirby stuff. But yeah, so I don't know. I didn't realize that it was probably Alexia that did write all that stuff down. Or who was it that had the party? Lisa Larson. Why do I feel like Alexia was about the guru help? Yeah, it was Alexia. Okay. So it was beautiful, lush garden. I loved it. I love that kind of shit. But stuff writing on the mirror, the way it was written just seemed very it made it look weird. I'm gonna say it made it look trashy. So the mirrors were written with stuff when Gertie had to read it out loud. I don't know why Gertie even read it out loud, but it's nobody gets out. The first one was, so this is, I'm sorry, let me just back up a little bit, because we're starting out with all this, but literally before that, we had Stephanie was slamming Lisa, for making them wait and saying that she literally, had, which she should have just kept her mouth. So who cares? Lisa was 2 hours late, and it wasn't.
You're not her teacher. You're not her mother. Yeah. You're not her boss.
In prison, you don't.
It wasn't even Lisa.
Lisa was a second. As much as I don't agree with this attacking, everybody attacking one person, Lisa, this is the second time that they've tried to tell her about her the way she is. Remember last season, they had a whole talk with her at the table, the Lenny, and she even brought it up now. She's like, I don't even talk about Lenny anymore. And because it really does hurt her feeling. Lisa does literally take everything to heart, but she doesn't really listen. And it's she felt attacked again. And I don't blame her. Larsa decided to start really running her mouth about what the things that Gertie was reading. So it was nobody gets angrier than a narcissist being accused of something they did. Yes. That's the truth. But everybody who puts in this oh, that's Lisa. And I actually was sitting there calling it out too when they were reading it. I was like, oh, that's that one. Oh, that's when he was ringing. Not only not the mirror shit, but the guy that was reading the stuff at the end. But anyway, at first we have Stephanie at dinner with her family. Again, I guess it was too good. She was too good to go to this party, I think.
Hey, Chanel. Yeah,
thoughts before? Are you?
I don't have any thoughts on that, I don't think.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she literally decides to have a lunch, and I don't know what this was about. I don't know if this was it was supposedly to bring the friends together, but this is not how you do it. You don't sit around telling everybody what they've done wrong. I really feel if you actually really want to work things out, but the rest of the group shouldn't be around when you and this other person are having their conversation. Like Lisa and Larsa, even though they can't get anywhere and they kind of needed a mediator. But that's because they've been trying for a year now and it didn't work. The way they're doing it wasn't working. And the way they're all doing it wasn't working. So I guess this was a try at getting the friendships all together. But Julia going after Gertie, uncalled for. Marisol just staying out of it. I love. Marisol's just me. Marisol's
Marisol also pointed out how dirty the red flag game was going to be. Marisol peaked the game.
Mm-hmm. she's the one that said it, and she's right. It is going to fucking be a problem. Like I said, they do this all the time. They have to make them think that they have to fight with each other, and they don't really have to do that. But anyway, there was a party last week, right? And they're trying to say that Alexi was with Todd. That's why she didn't show up. But again, I don't know why they care. And everybody's like saying that Larsa's, is Larsa a narcissist? I don't think she's a narcissist. I really don't. I think they're overusing the word narcissist. I think they're literally, I reached the call any of the housewives narcissists. Because why are they narcissists? Because they want to be on reality TV. Being on reality TV doesn't make you a narcissist. Does it? Because you want to be on reality TV, because you want to be famous. I don't think that's narcissism.
No, I don't think. Is that why people are saying they're narcissists?
Yeah,
is because they want to be famous?
Housewives are narcissists because they're housewives. Andy says if you're a real housewife, then you have to have some level of narcissism. Why?
Oh.
Why? It is selfish. Let's see if you're unselfish. Yeah, but like, what was she? What was it that she was late to? Something that wasn't even like. Was it dinner?
So narcissism is arrogance, defensiveness, and fragile. So arrogant with a sense of grandiose, that's overt narcissism. Defensive and fragile, that's covert narcissism.
Oh, there's different narcissisms.
Yes, belittles and exploits, that's antagonistic narcissism. Inflated self-view is communal narcissism, and aggressively malicious is malignant narcissism.
Okay. Well, that's Louis and Todd are the last three. Louis and Todd are narcissists. Louis, Teresa, Louis, and Todd. That's what. And actually, I think the last three that you said. I don't know about
the communal and malignant. So that means they belittle and exploit others for personal gain. They are attached to a perceived likability that's inflated, and are aggressively malicious and indifferent to morality.
Yep, that is Louis, and that's Todd. Morality. Todd, who decided to not pay the bills when his stepson is, has to be in a, whatever. You don't just move him around like that. Like Alexia said, he likes his safety, and she likes it certain ways. And there was nowhere for them to go. They couldn't even find a spot. I don't even know where they're living now. I think they were living with Peter. And that's like, he did that, sleeping with her and not caring how it was going to hurt her. Knowing he was trying to leave her, but that's what I'm saying. It's exactly what I think Larsa's a narcissist, because how dare you?
That was like diabolical. I wonder which that must be malignant.
Yeah, that I understand. I agree with the bottom part, but say I never agreed with her dating. Now I think that he's a loser because of the shit that he did. Like, he couldn't even throw his coke out when the cops were coming. He thought he's that fucking cool. Of all people, Marcus, like you, of all people, why are you driving around with cocaine? You know better. But anyway, her teammates. Well, the Kardashians, that definitely makes you something. But I don't think she has empathy at all. I don't think she has empathy. Yeah. I think she tries to hurt Lisa purposely, and I don't know why. It's like she tries to nice, nasty hurt her. And I mean, I don't know if Lisa's not seeing something with her boyfriend, with Jody, but I feel like Jody fighting to hang out with Marcus could be an indication that he.
Oh, but what if it's not that? Because I feel like Larsa's high key putting 10 on 20. Because it's not even like that. And why is it your business? He pays his own taxes, ma'am. He can. So are you running around to everybody who still would say hi to Marcus, who you ever talk to try to control them and control what their man is doing? No, she's by proxy trying to control Lisa and insert herself in Lisa's relationship because she's jealous that Lisa has a boyfriend right now that can do all this stuff with her and does all this stuff with her. And she's left holding the pieces. And Jody could be hearing from Marcus all of these things that Larsa doesn't necessarily want out because she's started the whole beef off with, he's been saying bashing me. So she's caring about what he's saying, or be over it. You're done with him. He's done with you. So why do you care what he's saying?
Because Marcus
is trying to control his narrative. You don't want him to say, I bet it's something true you did to this boy. And you're scared of what he'll say to Jody. So you're trying to discredit Jody when he comes back to you as a source of, oh yeah, Marcus said Larsa used to do coke with me. You see what I'm saying? So now a cokehead is saying that I used to do coke with Marcus. You see what I'm saying? You see what I just did? So it's all just a plot. And by the way, narcissism is, like we talked about earlier, the autism. It's on the spectrum. So narcissism has healthy narcissism to clinical disorder narcissism. So there's adaptable and semi
You know,
flexible. So we all have components of all of this. I want to
yeah, I
acknowledge
was gonna say, like, yeah, that sounds like it runs up one of every. You know what I mean? Everybody has a little bit of something, I would think,
that. Yeah.
unless you're completely, you know, what would it be? I wouldn't even want to call it normal, perfect. I don't know. Nobody's perfect, so.
Mhm.
But I feel like narcissist is, I don't know, it became very overused, but I don't think everybody knew the exact definition of it and anything. And it's getting complicated, having all different kinds of. I think you. I mean, listen, if you look at Louis, that is a textbook narcissist to me.
Yeah.
What I've always known as a narcissist to be. That's what Louis is, and Todd Fitz, and Louis shows it. And Todd Fitz, Louis has every single component of anything. The narcissist list that I've seen that with Vanessa, his ex, that became a therapist for narcissist women that have been abused by narcissists, whatever, you know what I'm saying? People that have been in a narcissistic relationship and couldn't get out of it because he's abusive. He was very abusive. So, and he was going after, you know, he's got grandiose, inflated sense of self, or he lies about, you know, he's a grifter. He doesn't care who he hurts. It's all about him. And Larsa has Pip. Listen, she has Pippin money. What does she need? What does she need his money for? You know what I mean? I don't think. I think she did like it, love him, because why would she literally want his trust fund when knowing that he's got this problem that he seems to be getting out of control with? Like somebody that to me, that's just so, what a turnoff, man. Like what he did after he broke up with her, like I don't know what he so hates her so much for, must have hurt her so badly, and she's like, I don't know, maybe it's because I don't know. What did she do? I don't know what she did. Maybe she broke up with him.
Or
I don't know.
maybe like because we haven't really heard anything. All of this is just coming from Larsa, who's being over dramatic because she doesn't have
Right.
anything to talk about. So she's hyper focusing on her ex through Lisa, and it's tired. Like do something else. She was already making latkes with her mom or whatever. Go do that some more, and like be happy that your son is modeling, or don't. But don't sit here and bash Lisa and make Lisa villain number one when you've been villain number one. It's another situation where again, she's being just like Tamra. Just like Tamra. Larsa is like DT just put it. Lisa. What did he call her?
I forget. Liza or Larsa. It's all about. She said it really good. Like,
Lyerica. Lyerica. That was Lyerica, but I'm gonna put it
Lyarsa.
Yeah.
Lisa, because Lisa's like, Lisa doesn't know how to lie. Like Lisa doesn't lie, but Larsa does.
Like you know.
I don't think Larsa really cares about Lisa at all. I think she wants to hurt Lisa for some reason. Like,
She does, because Lisa has something that she doesn't have, which is not only
crazy. Don't call yourself best friends. Don't say we're best friends.
No, look, and Lisa went live to tell that. Lisa did an Instagram live or a TikTok live that was circulating a couple weeks ago when the episode first came on. That
Any smiling face.
oh no. That wait just a second.
I don't know what that was. I was saying that, like, because I didn't want to say it out loud, so I just typed it. But my sister Shannon, I don't know if she never came in here, but we both, our longest relationships before I was with Georgia, before she broke up with her, I was like, we're both with somebody who was like the exact Louis. It was like Louis, but we were also grew up with that, you know. Lisa just yeah, Lisa says a lot. Like, I hear somebody. Is that you talking, or is that? Maybe is that me? But you're muted. Tam, is it? Yeah. You think she is? Oh, wow. I never thought of that. I never. I mean, how will we even know? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like how she made Simon's Simon's cancer about herself, and she made, you know, she's making Teddy's cancer. She's going to make Teddy's cancer about herself in this season, allegedly. I hate that shit. Because like when like freaking Kyle did that shit. Kyle's like, I quit. I'm too good for this. I got better things to worry about than doing this shit. You've been doing this shit for fucking 13 years, both are, Kyle and Tamara. They know that if they do that shit, they can get a week off. It's like, you don't want somebody to see your life for a week. Why? What do you got going on that week that you don't want to see? You know what I'm saying? I never put Marisol as a friend either. I mean, I know, like, she's a friend of, and I forget that. Right? Because she's always there. You're right. She is always there. And I didn't even, she is a friend of. Is Stephanie a friend of too? I don't like that girl, Stephanie, at all. You know, hangs out with Vicky. Vicky's, yeah. I miss Vicky though because I can't stand the relationship. I just can't stand Tamara. But I don't like. I think Shannon. I'm not Shannon. I think Heather is weird. Like Heather doesn't fit in at all in this cast. This season, it looks like Heather does not belong there because Heather can't be a mean girl. It's when she does it, it's weird. Like getting mad at Katie for the dumbest, still talking about Katie. I told everybody, I warned everybody about Katie. Look what she did to me. Heather's hanging on to what Katie did to her when Gina literally set it all up, like literally lit the match for Katie to do it. You know, Katie just sat there and watched the fire burn, but like Gina created it and Katie didn't know any better because she was never a housewife before. So it's like, that's what Heather's going to base her fucking first or her perception of Katie on and think that she's this liar and she's out. Literally, they make it sound like she's this literally, I don't know, super sleuth or super like sly. I'm going to get them all under behind closed doors. She's like trying to ruin everybody's life. Katie don't give a fuck about you that much. Like literally, who fucking lied to all of you? She does not care about you that much to ruin your lives. She's not secretly trying to ruin all your lives. The things that she's done is they don't even make a dent into anything. Like you can't even like, it's not even rememberable. What did she do? Like seriously. Now Shannon's going to hold this thing with Shannon is going to be, oh my freaking God. Oh, you recorded me. Again, I don't agree with her recording Shannon. I do think that's a little weird, but I don't know why she couldn't just hold the phone up and say, hey Matt, hear this. Like, you know what I'm saying? She could have just like, she was, I don't know, whatever was going on at the time. Shannon was obviously triggered by Alexis. So of course she's going to freak out. We can't really take that situation and use it against Shannon because I would have been flipping out too. Like Shannon flips out as it is. And to have that situation, Katie should know anybody would flip the fuck out. Here's your ex that you are literally were in love with, whatever. And he's the girl that is on your show is trying to take your friends and your life and your show and your husband and all that shit. So to hold that against Shannon, I don't know. Because in the very beginning, remember that they were kind of friends with fucking Alexis. So Katie and Jen were like on Alexis's side for kind of a little bit, which I thought was okay. They were giving her a chance, but they realized that all Alexis wanted to do was be John's mouthpiece. And like, we give a fuck. Like, again, who lied to those two? Who lied to John and said we gave a fuck about what you say or do or what your appearance or how you're perceived? We don't fucking care. John, nobody fucking cared. Alexis, you realize how fucking gone you were. Like, you came in there and made your whole life about you and John and had to make it just to rub in Shannon's face, the longest running housewife on OC. How'd that work out for you? How's it working out now? Nobody talks about you. This is my whole point. What I keep saying, they keep talking about how we're the negative ones, we're the bad ones, we're the bloggers, we're so horrible. Don't talk to us. We're not your friend. What happened with Alexis? Nobody talking about Alexis, right? Is CNN talking about her because we stopped talking about her? What happens? She's basically irrelevant. I don't think about Alexis Bellino at all. And John Jansen. I don't care what the fuck's going on in their life. Does anybody else care? Do anybody care what's going? Like, if they did an interview, I would laugh because nobody's asking for your fucking like that information. I'm not. I'll speak for myself, so you don't have to call me white trash or anything like that, or disagree with me. This is all my opinion. Let me put my legend banner. It's just my opinion. It's just, we do keep, it's not my opinion. It's actually fact that we keep you relevant. So I can say that we keep you relevant between seasons and during seasons. And if, again, Alexis, we stopped caring about you and we stopped talking about you and you basically went away. So keep talking how we're the bad ones. And the shit we say is not fucking all bad. Like, it's like, if you're an asshole, you're an asshole. Like, why can't we call you the fuck out for it? We're not the only ones in your life that are probably calling you the fuck out for being an asshole, right? So, and then there's people that love you. And they'll disagree with me if you're not an asshole. You're not, you know what I mean? She's actually disappeared. Now, Vicky, on the other hand, we like Vicky. We love Vicky. Vicky doesn't complain about us. So yeah, Vicky's still half relevant here. Like, I miss her on the show. I actually would like her back. I never thought I would say that. Vicky does a little podcast thing and she's like, does interviews and whatever. And Vicky keeps herself out. We talk about her. The nail salon today. I like Alexa Frankie purchase. They did. They purchased, Alexia and Frankie purchased a nail salon. I didn't know that. With whose money? Wow, I didn't know that. I hope they have a place to live and all. I don't know who. I hope they have a place to live. That's cool. Who does the nails? I wonder who does nails. Do they do nails there? Or is Frankie herself? Yeah. Frankie and I didn't watch. Well, I did watch it. Maybe I missed it. Was at the end. I have to go back and watch, but I mean, good for them. I love that Frankie's actually working and stuff. That's cool. I'm glad. That's good. I don't know what Alexia else she's doing with her. Besides, she's on the show, so she makes money doing that. But I mean, it was a good. I mean, it's a good episode for Housewives. But it's like I don't. Lisa and Lars said they kind of do need a mediator but not the whole. That's what I was getting at. Them all trying to talk it out in a circle of people, like just like OC was. It doesn't work because everybody runs their mouth and gets in the middle of it, and you can't finish what you're like. The two people that are trying to work out their situation, it's going to have a lot of because you did it to me too, Larsa, or you did it to me too, Lisa. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame Larsa. Yeah, I know, and I was still kind of liking her up until. Because I did feel bad when Todd screwed her over last season, and she was trying to find. Well, we didn't know at the point at that time that he was going to divorce her, but he stopped paying for all the bills, and like I felt so bad for her. But then I realized that she's literally like the second that her shit goes wrong, like she was really like putting everybody down when it was all good with her and Todd, and then she literally turned into like Teresa. And she can't, for some reason, she can't let go. She always didn't mind too, but I just liked Vicky up until like literally the Ultimate Girls Trip. When she was on Ultimate Girls Trip, I was so drunk into had me so mad the way she was screaming and yelling at 8:00 in the morning at them. That's when I started to like Vicky. Because I actually saw her true colors and her friendship come out with when she actually was there for Shannon and wasn't even getting paid to be on the show and was still there for Shannon and didn't even have to. I'm saying like she actually should, and she was right about everything she said. Shannon, there was no reason for Tamara to go after Shannon like that. Of all people, Shannon, you were the last person that should be going and talking shit about her, or we're her two best friends. Just like with Teresa, you're the last motherfucker that should be spilling any family secrets. Why do you think that's okay? Just because there are some, you think that that's okay to tell them. That's not really the point, Teresa. The fucked up part about it is you're letting things out that even if there was family secrets, I'm not saying there is, but anything that had to be, had to do with whose kids or not whose kids, like really, your last bitch should let any who's a stripper, who's not, who's a cheater, who's not. Family secrets shouldn't be let out by your best friend or your sister. Oh, I guess see now by now everybody would knows whether they like her or not. You know what I mean? Because she's been around for so long. What do you guys think about Gina Keogh? I wouldn't want her to come back. I think that she's not. I don't think that's her vibe isn't the OC anymore. I miss the old OC, but that's when I think Gina's vibe was OC before Gina Keogh. I hated Joe. I didn't like Joe at all. What do you think about M. Smith? I don't know. I hate calling you guys that. I can call you if you want me to call you anything else like your first name, just put it in the chat. But what do you think, M. Smith, about Gretchen and Slade? I'm shocked it's been 16 years. I didn't realize it was 16 years since they've been together. I was like, I liked her too. I liked her in the very beginning. See, because that was when we were able to find out like what was going on in their lives. Like we could see Vicky's a crazy maniac getting minivans for her family. What did she scream about the minivan? What was it? Why do you send a minivan for something like that? A family van. I could hear it in my head. But she wanted Don back. I really think she wanted Don back. But I didn't like the way Slade treated Vicky at all, but like Dresden doesn't need Slade. He's a leech. I know, but he's been leeching for 16 years now. I wonder if he still does his radio show. As much as he's, oh God, slimy Slade, I just feel like, he's right about these big girls though. But he's the one that wants to be a housewife. I literally, on my description, for the very first time I did my YouTube channel, you have to describe it, I literally say, I've been watching reality TV since Slade was the 7th housewife. He was the first season of OC was on it, and that's my first introduction to OC, and I was addicted. I was addicted by the first season because I actually didn't watch it when it was airing. I watched it. They binged it on Bravo, and it's like 2007 or 8, and I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. A family van. That's what it was. A family van. It was literally a minivan, and they had 7 people with all their luggage. It was amazing. It is a cult leader. Yeah, housewife cult leader.
You don't have to be a sisterhood with anybody if you don't want to.
Who's that? Is that Alandria? Who is that? Who's talking? Larja. Okay. Either somebody's coming through the thing. I I know. I love Jen. I love Jen. I love Jen. I love Jen and Ryan. I'm impressed with the fact that she doesn't let Jen P. We're talking about Jen, right? Jen, Ryan, Jen. Yeah. Like I really like Jen and Ryan. Like Jen sees Tamara for who the fuck she is. And I remember saying all last season, do not let her back in. Don't let her back in. Ryan and Jen, do not let her back in. She has, you know what I'm saying? Joe escaped. Oh God. But Joe is, I know. Remember, she was so not, you could tell that she was not into Slade the very first fucking episode. It was so obvious. And I could tell she couldn't even make herself fall in love with him. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Gina's awesome. But you know, her in that situation too, like, see, we got into their lives. We got to see, you know, I don't like Jen P yet, but I don't, I know. I feel like no, I feel like she's good people. She's definitely good people, but like, she's got to stay away from Tamara. She cannot go over to the dark side and stay there. I can't stand Slade. Ever since he said the budget for his wedding was like, yeah. Well, he rented Vicky's house. That's right? He was renting Vicky's house. God, remember when it was Lori and Slade dating and they were working out of Vicky's second room or like a living room or something? Vicky's built an awesome fucking business for herself. Like she really has a great life. But she just loves to be a housewife so much. I think more so before than now. But remember all her like insurance. I used to love when she had her insurance family or insurance family parties and stuff. And she was funny. And she got on my nerves for a long time. I know. You know what? The way that Tamara came after them at that dinner last season, I was shocked they stayed at that calm. And I'm glad that they tried to sue her. They should have sued her for defamation. I wish she had it fucked up when she talked about the way that she even repeated it though this season too. She's like, oh, he might hire Liz because Tamara's like, I fucked up and I took it back and I said I was sorry. You think she deserves a redemption? Oh, no redemption. Okay. She doesn't. Listen, she had a redemption. Her redemption was not to fucking go after Shannon last season. She should have showed herself as a true friend to Shannon. You can hold her accountable by not calling her an alcoholic in front of the whole world and screaming at her when literally her fucking boyfriend's new girlfriend is sitting right there. And the whole reason she left and got in the accident was because of those two.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Thank you for your patience. I think I unmuted a couple times. Sorry, you guys.
No, I was just talking about like, you know, how Slade has come into Gretchen's life, but I don't think any longer that he's like grifting off of her. I don't really know what he does anymore for a living. I knew he used to be a radio show host or something. I've got to figure out what he does. His hair throws me off. He just looks slimy, but hey, whatever, they're happy. It's been 16 years. I just didn't realize it was that long. And they have a daughter, which is cool. And I'm not you don't have to get married. I don't think anybody should have to get married. I don't know. I mean, my parents here, I probably wouldn't have married George. I wanted to marry. I wanted to be with him for the rest of my life, but I didn't care about the piece of paper part. I didn't want to be attached to me either.
He wants fame, and money can't buy that.
You kind of have
money
fame.
Can't buy your class.
It doesn't.
Money can't buy your class.
Think about how Luann goes on. Luann's been doing her tour, her cabaret for like 2 or 3 years now, right? Through maybe longer. And then you have Sonia that decides to Sonia who needs help. She needs to stop. Like she's out of control and she's very not mentally well. And she decides to do the same thing that Luann's doing. But then she gets her naked and gets naked all the time. And she ends up getting a freaking 5150. I mean, that's how bad I think that's the fame part that she wanted. Like Sonia had all the money.
Hello? Sonia had all the money. Vicky is classless. She has all that money and all that time in Mexico on going on top of bars, and she can't get what she wants.
Did you hear me, or you didn't hear me at all? Could you?
No. You went away. You disappeared.
Yeah. See, Vicky. With Sonia wanted fame so badly, and again, she had it. She had JP Morgan's name. He broke up with her, so then she loses her status and she's all depressed. She gets on the Housewives, she's back up again, and she's got all that in her head, and she's getting famous, and everybody loves her again. And Sonia-Rita, yay, fun Sonia-Rita. But then that literally, you have to turn on. We all eventually have to turn on you at least once or twice, because that's what they do. The Housewives, they make each other turn on each other. they make them turn on each other. So Sonia, you know, she got a couple bad seasons, and she got so drunk and so desperate that she started getting naked all the time. And I totally disagreed with Bravo airing it, her nakedness. I thought it was weird and not tasteless and gross. And why are you keeping the camera on her when she's clearly having a mental, something's not well with her. She's taking her clothes off at a restaurant, you know, she's naked swimming and the cameras are on her. You know, the Morgan letters, no. She wanted to, and unfortunately that didn't happen, you know, but she still had the Morgan, she still had the name. So they still knew her as, you know, Sonia Morgan. But, you know, I get it. He really probably hurt her too, you know. He just passed away, and you know how much money. I felt like maybe that 50, I felt a little scared for her when that happened, because I thought, oh my God, they're trying to think now the daughter's money or something. They're trying to do something so Sonia never touches that money because her daughter gets the money, and then I guess it would go maybe to Sonia. I was like, oh God, are they trying to like put her away or something, you know? But classless, yeah. Oh well. Anyway, I mean, it was kind of boring anyway. I think the end was just crazy. It's like the same stuff with Lisa and Larsa over and over again. Like, I don't agree. I'm sorry. I just don't agree with Lisa talking to Marcus anymore. Maybe not. Maybe you can't tell the boyfriend not to talk to him. Jody, he seems to want to be his friend so badly that maybe that's his coke dealer. I don't know. Allegedly, I don't know. In my opinion, I'm just saying, what is the big deal? Why are your bug out? Your eyes all bugged out. And Aaron on the Valley's eyes were completely bugged the fuck out all the time. But I realize that they're always like that. But I've never seen Jody have bug eyes like he did in that picture. And allegedly screaming at the Morgans are Puritans. The Puritans are, yeah. And they're also, God, when he's the one that literally decided to put a meter on electricity. JP Morgan. And that's why we have to pay for, we pay for our energy. Our energy should be free soon. Like,
the Morgans are Puritans. Corey is like.
Anyway. That's it. 4 o'clock. Okay. Well,
I don't know. So, was there anything else on like Miami that super stood out to you?
No,
I don't like the beef with
course.
Julia and Gertie, and Julia's still not over it. And I did not appreciate that damn shaman telling her to get over the assault and just go talk to her after she did just talk to her and she not sorry.
Oh, that's right. That's right. She threw water on her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Okay. That's right. But what started that whole thing to begin with? What was she mad at Gertie for again?
Because Gertie left her house and left her family to go with her. Be her +1 on a cruise where Captain Sandy was a celebrity captain, and they had various celebrities from Bravo there. And
right.
And Gertie had just returned from the same exact cruise, hadn't even unpacked her bag before she get a call from old Julia talking about Martina can't go. Can you please do me a solid and come with me, friend? Julia and talks her into it. She's like, oh, perfect. I haven't really even unpacked. Let me just get some new clothes and go. She gets there, and Julia ended up having this one special dinner that she had told Gertie previously, oh, we're going to go have the dinner with the captain and everything.
Right?
So then that night came, and I remember. Gertie's name was not on the list for the captain's table. She calls Julia. She said, they don't have my name. She said, oh, that's because Captain Sandy told him that Martina wasn't coming, so they gave the seat away. So she's like, oh, okay. So she went and had dinner someplace else. And while she was there, she was taking pictures of her by herself at this place, which Julia turned in until she made it all about herself and only wanted to do content when that wasn't the truth. And she was only making content because she had time to, because she was doing the dinner.
Oh, so Julia's delusional.
Yeah, and then Julia's totally delusional. She was like, and she just wanted to be next to Captain Sandy. And Gertie's like, I was just there last week, bitch.
See, I remember now. I'm all caught up now. See, it's all completely a delusional. First of all, even saying it out loud doesn't make any sense. Like, it doesn't sound correct. It doesn't math for me. That doesn't sound like something you should be mad at somebody for. And she did you a favor. You're right. She said, yeah, she had to leave her family twice. And you're going to throw that against her? They put that, oh my God, she was doing you a fucking favor. She looks like Elon Musk with Canadian. Yeah. Yeah, he does look like Elon.
Yeah, for some reason with Julia, if we notice.
What is wrong with her?
This is wrong, episode 6? In episode 1, she had a problem with Gertie.
Yes.
Because she wasn't on the Zoom. And then the problem turned in from it wasn't on the Zoom to you didn't say congratulations after the Zoom. And then it turned into you attack my family because she said something back to you about your family. And then it turned into now
So the goalposts
you're a
kept moving.
victim because she said something after getting assaulted with water that you have a problem with. And but you don't want it, you want her to get over the assault. I thought we were moving on from this. Obviously, Gertie
Right.
doesn't want to. But then
Right.
she's gonna ask the shaman about how do you get over it because Gertie's hurt me so bad because she let me throw water on her and didn't even whoop my ass yet.
Oh, I feel like, So, like I said, she's completely fucking delusional. She literally feels like she did something wrong.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
Julia, I don't get it.
Something's
not right with her. Who's telling her to do this? Like, who's in her ear?
It's weird. And her and Gertie were fast friends. Her, Gertie, and Lisa were doing like press, and they have pictures between seasons and a lot, And so it's really interesting that she has all this smoke for Gertie all of a sudden.
Yep.
I saw that Terry had a statement in here about the situation that it actually crossed my mind in a different way, though, of course. The same in a different way.
Yeah.
She said way up here about how Julia she might have been like something because of did Martina have a relapse and getting the new babies and just being overwhelmed? Could that be part of why
Maybe,
she's attacking Gertie? But to that, all I can say is like, why Gertie? Here it is at 12:23. She said, "Did Martina have a third scare with cancer? Maybe Julia is just losing her composure with the fear of that, and they adopted these boys that are going to adopt, and she could possibly be sick again. Could have imagined it. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure." And I had thought it had something to more do with the adoption.
Maybe.
And a flash was in my head about, I wonder if those babies black for some reason. And then the babies end up being black.
Yeah.
And like, so why are you like all of a sudden mad at Gertie? Who could be like your benefit in this situation? And you're attacking her with all of these like fake attacks. And it was just, I don't know. But it started off as around not being congratulated for receiving them. And I just don't know, like, if it could have
doesn't make any sense.
It's like weird. Of that?
Huh?
Could it have anything to do with the pressure of adopting?
Why are you picking on Gertie, though? There's plenty of people to pick on that have done worse to you, like Adriana. You know what I'm saying? Like, why pick on Gertie? Why pick on Gertie? Gertie doesn't deserve trying to get her life. Like, if you have something going on in your personal life, why are you picking the most, literally the least toxic friend out of the whole group? Like the least toxic person who deserves the least at this point. You know what I mean? Gertie's not something to anybody.
And literally because she just had chemotherapy and all the germs are out of her body.
Yes, and she's literally trying to fucking get herself together. Hey, thanks for being here, Curvies.
Yes, Curvies.
That's your But
so we were just talking about the Real Housewives of Miami right here so far at this hour.
Yeah, we had, but geez.
Yeah.
I just can't figure out the Julie and Gertie thing. Again, I don't blame Gertie one bit. I think Julie is something, and I don't like if she got something going on. I don't know why your misguided anger is towards Gertie. Like you have, just like again, is it because you think you have to be fighting with somebody all the time? Like you can't just be okay with, a housewife that's having your story is amazing. I'm obsessed with your farm. I'm obsessed with your marriage. I'm obsessed with Martina. I'm obsessed with your kids now. I'm obsessed with that part of your life. Don't fuck it up and be like making me look like you're just a toxic asshole that like literally just fucking, I don't know. It doesn't seem like her personality. Yeah, she's going off her goddamn rocker. Maybe. Oh, you know what? You said that. That's a good fucking point. That could be it. That is what could change her personality.
And it's still just weird though, but why Gertie, the sweetest girl who even had your back through everything, who even during her cancer scare has been there for Julia. Like, it's like, I don't know. You always hurt the ones you love. Doesn't seem like it's fair enough in this situation because surviving cancer should be more thoughtful. It's just all of these Karens are really getting on my nerves. They're also treating Lisa. Her dad
Yeah.
did just die. Like, that's huge. And all these bitches just keep, every time she's in a room with them, ever since she said my dad died, they're like, oh, well, here's some shit to pour on you. And she's like, oh my God, I'm just getting a little recovered from my dad dying. They're like, oh
Mhm.
yeah, about that. Here's some more shit to pour on you. And you know what I mean? And it
Right,
just feels
right,
like,
right. It's
why
unfair.
can't we have like any breathing room
Right.
in
Something,
in these
something.
episodes? It really has been like 6 episodes of Gertie and
Mhm.
Lisa getting it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I feel like, and you know what? It's like, it's so, it's not even, it's 7 episodes about it. Really, Julia? Like, what the fuck? It's just not, it's just not good. And again, like, it's just there's no rhyme. It doesn't math for me. And if you're on drugs, if you're on pills, I could see how it would make you believe that somebody's the enemy when they're not. But then
Yeah.
get it together. Good, get it the fuck together, man. Because, again, cancer treatment, that's not like, she just got done treatment. It's not like it's been a long time. Like, she's just getting over
Right.
it. And it's not fair. It doesn't make any sense. Like, her cancer
Mhm.
treatment it hasn't been a
It's
long
not
time.
even over. We see how much it's
Right.
affected her
That's what I meant to say.
marriage. So literally her cancer treatment is still in effect because
Yeah.
her cancer is still treating her marriage, to where they're in counseling
Wrong person to take
over
that anger there.
her
You know what I mean?
situation.
That's a problem. That would be a problem for me too. Like, I know that she's a great mother. I know that, right? We can see it. But if you have this misguided anger, maybe you should get that figured out before your kids.
Yeah, you can go see the season out and like get your meds adjusted, girl.
Something, because you don't want to take it out on your kids one day. Like, watch your misguided anger.
I
You know
can't
what?
watch a lot more of this Gertie bashing, but it looks like Gertie in the scene for next episode is gonna get up there and
Yeah.
she is going to blow up Julia's spot. Oh my God. She's like, you're not just gonna keep sitting around here talking about me to all of Miami. That's not what's about to happen, Julia. Watch this.
Yep.
Watch this. And she gets up there on the microphone with her silver head, and
Mm-hmm.
she had a lot to say. She wanted
Yep.
to set the record straight in the preview. I can't wait.
Do you watch Big Brother or no?
Big Brother, no, why? What's happening over there?
I want to watch it. I want to watch it and cover it. I
So
was thinking
what
about
episode are they on?
3, I think. I think there's
It's
3
only
of them right
three.
now. Yeah,
It's only
but I
three.
watched one and I was like,
My dad used to love Big Brother.
I used to watch it too. I haven't watched it since 2013, but I watched one episode. I was hooked already. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I want to talk about it. I was thinking about talking about it later, but I wonder if I can get 2 episodes in before the next 2 hours or something. You know what I mean? Because I want to get caught up with it, but I'm definitely want to talk about it because, oh my God, it's so good. It was so much. Oh my God, I forgot how much I liked it. It was the first show that I watched when I got out of rehab in 2013.
Oh my gosh, see that?
I know, because I was homeless basically. You know what I mean? Like, I was living on couches and stuff, and I had finally gotten like a steady place to lay my head down. And it was the first show that came out. I was like, oh my God, I love the show. I watched that whole summer. Yeah, but I want to talk.
Well, I'm glad that was a successful experience for you, and that your sobriety has been
It
a
was,
beautiful.
and the house. I'm obsessed with the Big Brother houses. I want wallpaper just like their house. They used to see the wallpaper.
Is it a new house every season, or the same house every season?
I think it's a new house. I haven't, like I said, they might be changing houses. It used to be a new house every season. I don't know if this is the house that they use all the time, but this is the first time I've watched it. But
And Julie Chen, does she still welcome the people out of the house every?
What's her name? Chen. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, she's still the one. And like the new house, they'd still do like head of household and stuff like that. They vote for it, and it's really good. But the people, I thought it was a Big Brother, a celebrity Big Brother, but it's not. So I like it when it's not. I like to meet new people. So
normal, smorl people. Yeah, the way they treated Gertie is hurtful to watch, because Gertie is just such a ray of sunshine, and they're like, stop being so shiny, stop being so positive, stop being so this, stop being, and they're all that. Like, Alexia is loud and abrasive, way more than Gertie ever is. And Gertie is loud but positive, whereas Alexia is loud and abrasive. Marisol is opinionated, Gertie's opinionated. Lisa can make it all about her. Gertie can make it all about her. You know what I mean? So I don't know why they are like hyper focusing on Gertie and then telling her she needs to get over assault when they're not over her speaking up for herself. It's just weird.
Yeah, I agree. I hope I don't know who with the Lisa and Larsa stuff. I can't figure out which one of them is right, which one of them is wrong. I think that Lisa is not intentional in the way that what they're saying about her is right, but I don't think she intentionally is like that. But she's not being self-reflective or something like that, being self-aware to not be that way towards people. But I don't think fuck Larsa. It's other relationships I think she should probably worry about. But I haven't seen Kristen so long. You look beautiful. Where do I? You know what? I can't remember. Like probably from Adam's channel, right?
No. That's Annie.
Annie. How do I know? Oh, you changed. Oh my God. AI Annie.
Remember Sarah used to come on a long time
Yes.
ago?
Yes.
Sometimes Annie would come. Yeah.
I could tell you real quick. My skincare. I'm doing amazing. Thank you. I just got my face done. I just got Botox and fillers. That's what I do. Botox and fillers a lot. But that's just recently.
Yeah, no, we could do that. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. I might because I actually do have some more thoughts on the Love Island and of it all, and the aftermath of Love Island and the unfollowings and the followings and the accounts getting and reinstated because the fans bought Huda's Huda's fans bought bots to get her account up to 5 million people. And TikTok does not
They
like
bought the bots for her. They bought her bots for her, and they admitted to it.
They bought her bots for her. I don't know. I didn't know that was a thing.
Wait,
I didn't know that was a thing, but allegedly
holy
that's
shit!
what
Somebody buy
happened.
me some bots, please.
So people
Anybody,
woke up.
I will not be mad at you. I will not be upset.
I know I won't be, but no, you will be because they banned her page. They ended up banning her page overnight. They banned her page.
Wow.
Because of bot behavior. Because it's against guidelines.
It is, isn't it?
Engage in bot behavior. So, but then it was like down for like all of like maybe 12 hours, and now it's back. And people are mad at Shelly and Olandria for saying that their experience as Black women on the show are this, that, and the other. And
why is it? Why? Who the fuck has anything to say about that?
Iris was saying how mean Huda was to her and how she's going to get at her at the reunion. And
the reunion so far away? Why is the reunion
all
the
way on the freaking 25th of August, you guys?
But maybe they will
be an Airbnb for a month, living together until the freaking reunion.
So are they? So wait a minute. Okay, so the reunion.
Look, Annie said it's $20 for 20K followers. No way.
Where do we
just go send that to you? But Sally, you don't want bot behavior.
Well, wait. Bots for where though? Like for what followers?
I'm slow and steady so far. I'll stay like that. I know, want them to back tailing
followers where though? Like followers for what? Like Instagram or like?
It was her TikTok that got taken away.
It was TikTok. So it's $20 for 20K TikTok follower. 20K. Is that what it is?
Yeah, there are leads.
That's cheap.
Platforms of India selling followers.
I get it. But like, is it illegal or not? Like, are you allowed to do that?
No, you're supposed to engage in bot behavior.
What's that mean?
It's supposed to be authentic.
So I mean, like they act a certain way, or what do they like? Are they the people that they buy?
Those accounts that you go to that are brand new and they have zero.
Yeah, no, but like the bot behavior, that's what the bots mean real people or something. Do the bots fight back with like the people or something?
No, it's like a phone farm. You haven't seen those?
No, the people, the actual bots that they buy, right? The 20,000, each one of them personally, are they real people? Like, do they engage with the? Like, I could see. Okay, I got 20K followers, but do they like fight with other people?
You mean do the bots engage?
Do they engage with people? And,
I think that's another $20 or something. That's what.
Oh, so like bot behavior. You mean just like buying them? Period.
Remember Patrick Summers when the
I know.
About the Garcelle and the bots that went against her son with the racist messages. And he said that he coordinates and curates bot farms and bot what is it? Bot plots where they attack your account.
Oh, you can buy bad ones, I guess.
With a certain message. So he said that he was curated to spam Garcelle's son's account at Lisa Rinna's bequest with these racist messages. And he like posted her address and pictures of like text messages and all kinds of stuff.
They shouldn't be allowed to do it.
A lot of stuff. but he said that he curates stuff like that, and that it's super simple
It is.
to get
I
it done.
mean,
Yeah.
how it doesn't sound simple to me if you have to like make it do all these bad things. Like I don't know. Like I guess it's an algorithm or I don't know. Well, you can like make it do. I don't know.
Yeah, and then you
I
can
guess
control the bots by like, oh,
like messages or
everybody
something.
hates Chris, you know?
Oh, and like
Everybody,
say a thing, say a
yeah,
thing.
everybody loves watermelon. Everybody, oh my gosh,
Did
you
they
should
reach?
really pay attention to baby seals this week because baby seals are where it's at. You know what I mean? Just like they can
Yeah.
make it say
Oh,
anything.
comments. Right? Make them say comments or something. I'm so confused. I'm so
Oh, the
confused.
second part? I don't think they did the
Did they
second
release
part
the
of
Huda?
that. I'm really looking forward to any Nick
Yeah,
and Olandria stuff though.
yeah. Sex environment, the right second
What is
part.
it called? Call Her Daddy?
Yeah, the podcast that Huda did the 2 hours, and then she's supposedly releasing another two
Yeah,
hours.
they were supposed to come back. I don't think she would release it back to back because she's still
Why?
getting
Well,
like
I'm.
they're up to 1 million views, right?
Well, what the hell, dude? You sat up with her for 4 hours, release the whole goddamn thing. You know what I mean? Let's see what else the fuck she has to
So
say.
one day ago, full episode. No way, 4,821,000 views.
Wow. Are you kidding me? Wow.
Yeah.
What? Wow.
When
All
I
right.
watched it with us, when I watched it on live at 5 o'clock in the morning the other day, it
Yeah.
was only to 659,000 views when we started. It was to
Mhm.
988,000
I
views
wanna
when we
share that.
finished. And now, 24 hours later, it's 4.8 million. Wow. And the comments are only 18,000. That's weird. Let's see.
Mhm. Did you read the private chat?
Oh, yeah, we gotta go, you
Yeah, I
guys.
gotta
I
go do
think.
husband stuff. Sorry. I gotta
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah. Ooh, husband stuff. I love
Well,
it.
yeah, like
I
they're
love it.
both
What are
home,
you
and
making? Anything in particular?
now we're making BLTs. I gotta go cook the bacon. We got
Ooh, I
Liz,
love a good BLT.
and
Okay,
we've
you
been
guys.
talking about
Thanks
it,
for
like
coming
all of us.
through, Curtis.
Which
I'll
the
see
heck
you
is
later.
I love you.
Okay.
Back if you want to
Love
come
you
back, let
too.
me
We're on
know.
the most benevolent timeline available. See you in the next
Guys,
video.
yes, guys, see you in the next one. If you thank you, Curvies, for being here, and thank you all, guys. I'm only going to make dinner for like an hour. I was thinking about talking about Big Brother later. I'm not sure, but I will let everybody know. I appreciate everybody being here, and we all agree respectfully. That's what I love about you guys. So, yes, thanks for being here, guys, and Largent, as always. I love you.
As always.
I love you, Miss Benevolent Time Life
I
Possible.
love you.
Bye,
Okay. Peace.
guys. Bye bye.